We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
It's been a miracle, and I'm a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have had me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. None of them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight, so,
You could have got that.
yeah, one eye. I got another eye, so.
WBC of IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sound back, and I told people I didn't want to tune no fight. I've been getting the second chance at life, and I've been getting the third chance at boxing. Nobody's avoiding Terence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
Buenos dias. Good morning, TBV. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another morning edition with the Boxing Voice Radio. I am Nestor Gibbs. Find me on TikTok at Nestor Gibbs and on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. We're back with another one. Bob Arum. Is he talking greasy? Is he a little salty? Or is it just the plain old truth? Danny Alvarez in the building. Bo from Bama. It's going down. Buenos dias, muchachos. What's up?
Good morning, champ. Top of the morning to you.
Sweet home Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
Roll Tide roll.
Bro, I woke up so early today and still got here late. What time you got up?
I woke up like later than usual,
What happened?
which was like 4:50 in the morning.
You went on a hot date last night.
Definitely not. I went to a friend's housewarming.
A friend's housewarming.
Yeah,
Did you
That
go
you
alone?
took a date with.
Right.
I showed up there by myself.
So you met someone there.
Yeah.
Sound almost like a blind date.
Bo, did you hear they hired a blackjack dealer for us?
Yeah, I think it's Danny's date.
This is me rolling.
Bro,
in
why y'all
studio.
steady saying the date? Yo,
We rolling
weird.
in studio. That's what rolling. So, did you hear they hired a blackjack dealer?
Yeah, it's Danny's girl.
Friend.
Yeah, my friend. What?
Girlfriend, friend or girlfriend?
No, that's.
Are
my
you
homie.
nervous, Bo, as the, producer B? Are you nervous that she doesn't show?
50-50 chance.
I mean, we've been trying to get a FaceTime for what, 7 days?
It's gonna be sight unseen. It's like a blind date. Blackjack dealer type deal.
This hiring almost felt biblical. It was about 40 days and 40 nights, and she finally said yes. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna be real. I'm a little nervous.
I don't know what
I'm
to think, to be honest. I'm just.
I thought Kean was gonna be
I'm
the
gonna show
dealer.
up. I'm showing up.
Were you nervous?
When? Oh, with the last? No, you came
No,
through. No, you're right.
Hold
You're right.
on.
You're right. I shouldn't.
wasn't even gonna say that. I
No. But
wasn't
you're
even
right
gonna say
though.
that.
But you're right though. I shouldn't only try to act like you don't come through. Danny did come through with Miraja.
On the last minute.
Last minute too, and that was a boss move. He was like, "Yo, I need a girl," and that was it. They dropped it.
Yo,
on.
so my man's that came through that time.
Did he ever look at the show?
Yeah. Yep.
So did he say, "Yo, I got you if you need more"?
That's whose housewarming I was at last night.
Okay. So
He was like-
did you tell him like we
He
need
was
him
like
on call?
Yo, he was like, bro, it's just a little weird. I don't know what to tell him. So I'm like,
What? Acting and modeling.
You gotta send him a screenshot of the studio, and, like the person in the studio.
I think I'm gonna just send him like one of our little lines.
No, you just tell him to tell them that it's an acting and modeling gig with massive amount of exposure, and they get the fan base that is going to be that can easily convert.
Right.
So let's be real.
Ken loves this right now. Like he copped the squad and started smiling.
I mean, let's be real though. If this was
that shit, bro. They got my boy
look
Bo
at Bo.
in the middle. Yeah.
So let's be real. Like if this was like I don't know, some shit that women listen to, then it wouldn't work for him because you know what I'm saying. Women ain't listening to women. It just don't go that way. It's the opposite way. Like for instance, well, actually, I think that Will Smith's wife does have a mixed audience because Jada does bring in men and female. That red table is popping. Nah, y'all don't be listening to that?
Yeah, I do.
Only when it go viral, I'm going to be real.
I feel like it's more women than it is men, right?
Think so?
Especially
I don't know. The world knows she a little freak.
Come on, bro.
You right.
That's all I said was come on, bro.
Come on, bro, because I said what everybody thinks and knows.
It's first thing in the morning you try to get us canceled. Let us get through this first show.
We the Breakfast Club of Boxing. What else we going to do in the morning but talk?
Since we are the Breakfast Club of Boxing, just want to acknowledge one of the greatest dropped today.
What's dropped?
Future Hendrix came out with another album.
He came out with an album today?
Yeah.
Oh, No Cap came out with an album too. Mr. Crawford coming out today.
Who is that?
Sensational. Play that song, buddy.
Who is that?
2 seconds. Hold on.
We need 2 stream decks. See, you need
Here
one.
Here we go. One moment.
Sensational.
There we go. It's too light. It's too light,
It is
bro.
too light. That got to get turned up on
one more time. Hold on.
Remaster it.
Here we go.
Sensational.
Yeah, it ain't. Everybody won't get that, and you can barely hear it.
It ain't for everybody to get.
It ain't for everybody to get. Okay, I respect it.
Speaking of everybody not being able to get, I don't think everybody will be able to get what Bob Arum is. I don't know what message he's trying to convey. Shout out to Sean Zittel of Fight Hype that conducted this interview with Bob Arum, and I just want you to hear this.
I always thought Crawford was the better fighter, but I mean, I don't know where Crawford's head is at. To fight at that level.
Let me get a screen share here real quick. Can we zoom in anyway on his eyes?
What you trying to
How
say?
baked do you think he is right here?
Half baked.
What time was this press conference? You was there.
1 p.m.
This is after.
Correct.
Don't hit me with the morning face. We already know that's the gas face. Yes. Shout out to Bob. Yo, one day I will smoke with you.
One day.
One day.
That Spence showed, you have to have a clear head and make the right decisions. And I don't know if Terence is capable of that anymore.
So what the hell does that mean? Is it just salt, guys? Because he said, in order to beat Spence on this level, you got to have a clear head and make the right decisions. And I don't know that Terence is capable of that anymore. Now, I'm assuming he's saying he doesn't have a clear head because right now he's in litigations with Bob.
Bob just lost his best fighter, and he believes that he advised Crawford into becoming the best fighter with making the decisions and different things. And without Bob thinks that Terence won't be able to make the right decisions. Simple.
Nah, I think he's salty.
Yeah, it's salt. It's salt, obviously.
How do you interpret it then?
I mean, look, he knows that fight's going to bring in a lot of money. And like Bo was saying, Bob has been along the journey. He's the one that brought Bud like the one behind you.
We're open for business.
And it's right beside that, my blood is green. That's fire.
Let me move.
Shout out to the super producer.
There it goes. WBC.
Bow.
I was actually looking at that yesterday. I'm like, I might have to call Mike and Ed because I was watching. I posted the Jesus short, and I seen the IBO behind you because you was on that video a lot, and I'm like, oh shit, you could really, really see it. And every time we do split, you see both. So IBF and WBO, they got to get at us.
And the BA.
Who's that?
The WBA.
We don't fuck with Mendoza around these streets.
Word?
Gangbang on Mendoza, bruh. Not fucking with you.
I'm like,
but he is pretty crazy.
I'm like, bro, you see what he did to Fox. Imagine what he'll do to you.
Oh, yeah. How he fucked Fox Life with Gabriel Maestre.
Word.
Yo, did we ever schedule Maestre?
We
Did
have
not.
his contact, and
Actually,
we are
we got a
working on
short
getting
week.
in contact.
We got a short week. That's what it is, too.
Yeah, we only got 2 openings left. We got like, I don't know specifically.
There's nothing on Wednesday, right?
It's 1 spot on Wednesday and 1 spot on Tuesday. That's it. Everything else
What
booked up.
Canelo say? Sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, we busy,
We
man.
busy.
We got super chat from Tony
We ain't gonna tell you
Salgado
who.
bright and early in the morning. He say, TBV, let's get it. Let's get it. 3 exclamation points. She is a freak. Better he said than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Tony can get counsel, but Ness can't get counsel, bro. We got to save Ness.
Steven,
Keep Ness safe.
definitely keep Ness safe. Yo, let me tell you. I spoke to several media members yesterday. And
they not happy?
They basically told me about similar experiences at that gym we encountered.
I'm lost.
Where you trained with the rock star.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But you brought it up.
Yeah, I brought it up. But, bro, the fact that it was like, oh, yeah, like you didn't know, and they knew him by name. They're like, you didn't know so-and-so's like that? I'm like, I don't even know who he is. Like, I know he's the owner.
No, that's a disgrace. I don't know his name. Did he tell you his name? Do you remember his name?
I don't remember his name.
Well, this is not promotion. I know people will search. I know people will follow. I know people would even go and visit. But this is a warning. Where Keller Plant trains, there is a very shitty person that is there. Do not take your children there. Do not go there if you are a fighter, because if you have a person at the door that is trying to collect a percentage of whatever comes through the door, even if it's not for him, that means that whatever was meant for you won't get there. If that man at the door doesn't get a piece of it, he's going to turn them away. Like, whoever's there to see you won't make it to the back unless you pay this man, which is unheard of in a blue-collar sport where people are flat broke, where people are paying their trainers with IOUs, waiting for the big fight to pay.
Living out their car.
This piece of shit, because that's what he is. You don't charge people to interview fighters that don't belong to you on contract. You don't have any managerial contract with any fighter to say someone has to pay you to interview them.
My fighters. He was referring to them as my fighters. Like, bro,
man.
the shit, for one, the shit was crazy to me because I've done so many interviews there. A lot with David Benavidez. A lot with Caleb Plant. A lot with Devin Haney, with Teofimo Lopez. And I'm just like, I've never encountered this. I've never heard of this. And the fact that you want to stop. Like, bro, think about the fighter that's coming up that
needs the exposure.
That is dying for exposure.
That motivates him.
And
He
you
wakes
talking
up
about-
and goes to the gym the next day because he just did an interview because people followed him.
And you talking about, nah, I can't. You can't interview him, or you can't even go talk to him to invite him to your show without paying me? Yeah, you wild.
It was crazy.
And it was intentional with him being rude and whatnot. It wasn't like he was trying to be nice or nothing. Like he wanted smoke. You know, it
Yo,
threw me way off.
And then when Ness,
we've been in like 10 gyms, and that's the only one where the dude like was confrontational from the jump.
And then when Ness like politely, believe it or not, Ness could be polite. When he politely like just asked.
Yeah.
So you're saying that?
No, I was like, to be clear, you're saying you want to be paid for us to come into the gym to interview fighters. He said, yes, I want to be paid. I said, all right, I'm out. Turned around. Then he calling Bo back like, no, Bo, come here. I don't know what Bo was telling him.
I was trying to
And I'm
smooth
like,
things
Bo,
over.
let's go. Bo's still trying to talk.
Cause
I'm PR because I need to make sure that you accessible everywhere here in Vegas. So I'm trying to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we can revisit this and get access in the future.
That dude shot himself in the foot, man. He do got a fighter, his own son. Little do y'all know. See, I know everything moving.
You were saying you know his son.
Yeah. So
and he was like, yeah, just talk to my son then.
No one here knows his son. I would have to text my boy just to get his son's name. That's how bad it is. But that's probably because his father is asking reporters to get paid before they get the interview his son.
But it's cool because he said he got his own podcast. Don't know the name of it.
How many subscribers on this podcast?
Nah,
Bro,
we don't do that. We don't hate.
Page.
We don't hate. But it was just crazy I've like, it's about 12 years at least in the field, 11 years doing the show, and I've never been asked to pay someone for an interview at a gym. But I won't lie, there was a time when Shannon Briggs was trying to charge motherfuckers for interviews. I said, what the fuck?
Times changed, though, because eventually Shannon Briggs was just on the show every Friday. It was every Friday he was coming on the show.
Tables turn, big fish style.
Shout out Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ.
Bro, I can't believe that shit. He was charging people for an interview?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Trying to charge people.
Because that whole Klitschko shit blew him up. It like that Let's Go champ, that was the birth of it. Right. Him stalking Klitschko. So that really worked. Bro, they was flying him to the UK. Like he became bigger. I ain't gonna say bigger because obviously when he was actually active and
no, but I think he did become even bigger,
You think in old age he came even bigger than his prime?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously as a fighter he became big and he became, he became who he is.
Like a motivator now.
But I think the social media stuff, I think that's a good word, Bo, a motivator. I think
put him for Monday following week. See if he's still out here. That's tall heavyweight.
I think now you could.
My man's fucking.
You could consider him to be a social media influencer.
Who?
Shannon Briggs.
Oh hell yeah!
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, yes.
How much fame he got?
He's a boxer influencer because he'll still take a fight.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is how much attention and how much he has stirred up on the internet already in the past. So to me, he is also considered a social media influencer.
You say Monday following week. Why not 7 rather than 6:30?
That's what I started writing 7 though.
So put 7.
Yeah, because that was an old copy paste message. But yeah, that's Christian Thun.
Big dude, big power,
dude. 6'9", fantastic shape.
Oh, that's my man sparring Trevor Bryan.
Yeah.
That was shadow boxing in front of Larry Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, look nice.
No, he do. That's why I want him up in here. He looked like he got something. We'll see. Did he ever lose? Is he still undefeated? I know he's from Florida. That's another person. He used to spar with Hergovich.
Okay. Down there in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder how long he gonna stay out here because I feel like he told me like he feels like, Miami might be pretty dead right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's the same work. Cassius Taney's not there no more. Polite Coffee's not there no more. You just got Luis Ortiz, Carlos Negron, and that's on the Boca Raton side. You got a few Ukrainians and Russians down there that train with Dos Santos in Boca Raton as well, where Algieri last trained for his last fight when he lost to Ben. What's up?
I got a message for all the listeners who won items or paid for items. Give me one moment.
What? All right.
Give
boxes.
Him one moment.
Your Errol Spence glove and the TBV hat. Michael Colbert and Best Dad Ever. I got them packaged up. They going in the mail right after the show.
All right. What the fuck was I talking about?
That's the most important thing to talk about. people getting what they paid for, people getting what they won. Hats, gloves, merch. It's coming soon. Yeet.
Yeah, you was talking about my mans and them down in Florida. It ain't no heavyweight work.
That's right. That's right. So I don't know how long he's staying. Hopefully he's staying for some time. He is sparring Trevor Bryant. We've gotten to see Trevor Bryant twice now. And he moves well. Bermain Stavern is in town too. Somebody got to stay persistent on him. He left me on red after he said, yeah, he's down. But once I threw them times at him, he like,
hell.
He like, bro, I'm halfway retired. I ain't getting up at that time. But he will. He will.
Halfway.
He will. You know he is. But yeah, see if you can reach out to Bermain Stavern on IG. If not, I'm going to throw you the number. But he ain't up at 6:21 in the morning like you and I are. Yo, I'm in love with my set now. And I wore the perfect shirt to match. You know what I'm saying?
Bo on a delay.
Yo, you see how much happier I am when we smoke before the show, though? It's like,
that's good.
What was the topic? Errol and Crawford. Is that happening? Is it happening?
I want to do a poll on, like, do they like the ring walks at the beginning of the show, like the intro?
No, just read the chat. They in love with it.
I got to scroll back too far. I'm like,
scroll back too far.
Yeah, we working while they chatting about that. I don't even get to see that portion. Bermain Stavern, DM. Yeah. Here we go, baby.
Let's see. Be like, yo, I'm the one that hit you up in text the other day. Matter of fact, let me take a picture of this so you can send it to him.
Say no more. I'll wait.
But yeah, man.
So what's the poll gonna be, Bo? I'm surprised you're not on your second one of the day.
Remember, the first one yesterday, before we had to delete it and change it, was at 100 votes within the first 50 seconds.
Word.
More than like 1 vote per second. It's like 1.1 votes a second.
So what's the poll today?
Today, let's see. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. I don't know if I can make. So it's gonna be about Bob, and we're gonna say, is Bob right about Terence? Is Bob wrong about Terence? I don't know what else to say.
Oh,
give me. You got to help me.
Is he salty?
Is he salty? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And is Bob right? You said, is he wrong? Is he salty? Bob's baked.
Bob's baked.
Bob's
nice.
Baked.
Oh my
Can I get some baked
Bob's baked. Yes.
Not gonna lie, it
What?
makes me feel good because
What makes you feel good?
one of our listeners sent it to me, and
What?
not everybody, numerous people in the chat bringing it up. But yo, I was in the top rank real time episode yesterday.
Word?
Yeah, word.
That's official.
Yeah, that was dope.
Where? In the gym? Pull it up, man.
Oh, no.
You ain't make a YouTube clip. They got that new clip thing, man.
Nah.
And then that saves too. Every clip you make automatically saves on your channel.
I just fucking saw it, and I was like, "That's
Yeah, no, but I'm telling you now, you should make a clip. Bro.
Hey, Nestor. Actually, we're
Travis.
We're experimenting with a new camera angle. Take a look at this.
Oh,
It's it's called the Danny Feet Cam.
Oh my god!
It's basically so you can see how Danny sits during the show. I thought people would wanna know.
Holy shit! Now the guests know that they're sitting on a stinky chair. My man's tube socks.
Definitely not tube socks.
What are they?
Bro, what are you doing?
No
Stop-
shows?
Stop fucking with me. Ankle socks.
Oh man, yo, why is Danny like a joke every day, bro? You got to start lifting these weights, man. Get these guys
Bruh,
intimidated.
I'm about to start smacking these motherfuckers.
Don't do that. No,
Yo,
no.
Yeah, you
no.
know what happens when you smack somebody. You see me. Not a bueno thing.
Me being PR is no smacking going on. We only talking things through from this point on.
Yo, real quick. Say what?
The good PR is you're only going to talk trash about people on live air on their gym.
We're only going to call them half-baked. Yo, but hard work continues to pay off. The channel is up 221% more than usual.
I want to tell everybody watching this to go subscribe. We are about 850 away from our goal of 137,000.
Let's go. And Danny wants to reach that by Sunday. So he's going to be out there grinding. Speaking of the grind, Let's check.
Hold on. Speaking of the grind, let's
You got the clip ready?
I do. Let's get the screen share going.
So that's Danny Alvarez. That's Danny Alvarez with the poncho.
With the poncho.
Yo, the good luck poncho. Damn, fans, that's official. That's forever there now. What did you ask him? Why you didn't give audio?
I don't have audio.
Oh shit.
Remember I told Travis like 7 weeks ago and he still ain't did what he's
They're still
to.
telling you to wait till the new building? Yo, which we got the keys to the new building, so it's over. It's fucking over! Rooftop. Yo, we gonna open up the show on the rooftop. Fucking sunrise.
Come down the stairs.
Come down the fucking floating stairs.
And then,
thank you, baby Jesus. I love you.
And then you gotta walk up the stairs because the studio's kind of on
elevated.
the rise. It's elevated.
Because we fucking floating.
Because we high.
I'm so hot. I'm so happy. No, seriously, I cannot fucking wait. And then the gym is downstairs. I'm gonna just be like in such great shape. I'm gonna fuck some fighters up. See, we're not supposed to say that on air, Kean said.
What fighters you fucking up, Nuss?
Only retired ones. Maybe Larry Holmes. He's moving pretty slow these days.
Did you see him working his jab though? I seen some clips.
I slipped that shit bop, 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 to the body.
Man, I seen back in the day. I seen Larry Holmes jump off a limo and kick him up.
Bruh, stop,
you know what I'm saying?
stop.
Come on,
Larry,
man.
right now.
Larry wasn't no joke.
Larry looked like he was 75.
Larry was like you and Larry energy actually the same.
Larry was 75.
He fought at every press conference. He was jumping people
Larry
after
was 75.
fighting him. That dude was the truth. I think
Larry
he's 72.
was 75.
He's 72 now.
Really?
Yeah, he's 72.
Damn, I was faking it. I didn't know he was that old.
And his buddy with the chain with the ball in it.
Yo, who was that dude? Was that his security?
Nah, that's a guy who been with him pretty much his whole life.
So he's like his right-hand man, still
Right-hand
security,
man, still security.
I felt like he had something on his right hand.
He's 71 years old. So
who, the security?
It wasn't his security, it's like his right-hand man. But the chain he had, because I was talking to him, and he was like, he used to do like karate or something like that, or jujitsu, something. And he was like, his trainer gave him that ball and chain, and he said like a week later the trainer died. And he said ever since then, over like the last 40, 50 years, he like kept it. So he just be spinning it on his hand, holding it. He said he wear it every day.
Damn, Danny.
Word.
Tell me you told Sugar Hill, stop fucking ducking me.
Nah, I ain't seen my boy Sugar.
I should have went. See, this is why I got to start going. Now I know I got to start going, man.
What was Sugar?
You did an interview with him. I'm looking at it right here.
I ain't do no interview with Sugar Hill.
Really?
Not yesterday.
Oh, this must be the UK guys?
Probably. It ain't me.
Damn, Daniel.
New York, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's a milk car. Shout out to Maestro Boxing.
We got super chat from New York Bullet.
I keep looking at this. Can we just move this camera here from now on?
TBV.
Fucking bullshit.
Boxing glove emoji. Ness, Ring Walk Danny, and the homie Bo. Good morning, my people.
Buenos
Coffee
dias,
cup.
muchacho.
New York Bullet. And then we got Mike Henry with a $5 super chat says, Ness, come through on your way to San Diego and get some barbecue. Elmer and Jasper's Craft Barbecue. I got y'all.
Did you DM me yesterday and tell me you had a spot? Because I told you, I sent them a voice. I'm like, I'm going to be in San Diego. I just don't know how far that is from Rancho Cucamonga. Is that far?
Not Rancho Cucamonga. That's in near LA.
So we are far. San Diego is far from that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rancho Cucamonga is like just outside of LA. We're in San Diego.
Okay. Yeah, because he hit me up like, yo, Ness, next time you in Cali. I'm like, bro, I'll be in San Diego. Look at Danny. He swear I know. I'm not from the West, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just like, Rancho Cucamonga is like...
I still didn't know. I just sent it. What if he wants to deliver it?
Down the street.
What if he wants to be like, yo, that's nothing, Holmes. I fucking drive over there and meet you, bro.
Hop on the 101.
What if he be like, matter of fact, hit me up, man. Hit me up. What if I give you a job? What if he caters for us? And we tell Jose he don't got a barbecue?
Ness, what are we doing in San Diego, by the way?
What we are doing and not Daniel?
The poll won. Danny got to go. He was 52% said Danny go to the.
Danny ain't gonna miss a Canelo fight. My man literally cried when he beat Daniel
He won't
Jacobs.
miss it. He gonna be watching it with David Benavidez in San Diego at the mansion with us.
Oh, hey, listen.
He won't miss it.
He know I'd rather be
stay home with 6%.
watching it on TV than at a fight. That's why Ness don't go to the fights no more. It got to be like a big fight. See, I was gonna go to Devin, and then they had all these restrictions. Too many restrictions. They asked me for blood. They want my DNA. I said, we can't do a swab. VADA testing. I'm like, man, I'm done. It's over.
Damn, so you wasn't open to the VADA?
Nah.
Oh, you a cheater.
I'm out here trying to turn back the hands of time.
You know what you don't have to swab or donate blood to?
Where?
If you watch the stream when we're in San Diego.
Oh, look at how the producer doubled back. Bo, you dropped the ball. That's right, because on Saturday, we are going to be doing something so unique, so special, and something that we are so grateful and appreciative
Not me.
for.
I'm not a part of this.
He is not going to be there, but we are going to be there, and you are going to be there. All you have to do is join us on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. Saturday, May 7th at 5 o'clock. We're going live, and we're going to have David Benavidez, Bo from Bama, Jose Benavidez, myself, Paulie Malignaggi, Knockouts with Nika, and we're still working out some other things to make it even more special. But I'm being told, and I'm using air quotes, that Jose Benavidez Sr. is going to be barbecuing and doing carne asada. So, you know, it is unfortunate that you're not going to be there as you're the true Mexican in the bunch. So
It's
sucks.
Cool. You know, they
I'm gonna wear my
sombrero,
Canelo headband, and I got 3 new Canelo shirts. So I need to. I'm gonna wear those all fight week, but one will be for the fight. And then I'm gonna take a picture with Benavidez like this with Jose, with the big Canelo Alvarez.
Bro, you're gonna have nothing but David Benavidez gear on. Watch.
I promise you. I promise you. Me and Nika will put David in the middle.
Why you including her in this?
She's got a headband too. Oh, she bought me one. Why you hating?
Talking about she bought me one. y'all really. Okay, yeah, that's what's
She
up.
bought me one.
Shout out to her.
She was like, yo, because she was coming here, and then we switched the plans. I'm like, yo, do you mind? And she's like, yeah, no problem. And she's like, but can I still wear my headband? Because I was going to wear my headband. I'm like, fuck yeah. We could both wear that shit. So, yeah, wearing it.
Mike Henry followed up the barbecue super chat with, it's on the way to San Diego off the 15.
Yeah, DM us the address, bro, and we're going to slide it to the producer. If it all works, we could do that. Plus, we'll be at that house, what? How many days?
Thursday, Friday,
3 days.
Saturday.
So we could definitely use your services at least to cater for one day, because there's a bunch of us there. I mean, Jose himself has like everybody, but they got their own chef too, but I doubt he's going to cook for us. You know what I'm saying? Would be awesome. Great BTS. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking doing some Mexican shit for us, like some carne asada. Or some carnitas, or some menudo. Yo, what's menudo? Is it tripas?
It's
intestines, right?
Tripe, yep.
Yeah, okay. That's mondongo for us. But y'all put something else in there. What else you put in there?
Hominy.
Don't know what that is.
It's basically like a grain.
Why are you always so tired? Wake up. Hominy.
I think you might be a little high.
No,
and I just said that when he passed me the L on the way. I said, "Yo, don't be." What I said?
How excited am I supposed to be talking about fucking hominy
I don't
and
know.
tripe?
Fucking get some energy in that fucking voice,
It's true.
bro.
You're actually not
like. Look at that. Look at that view. Like we got our dispensary sign. Shit is starting. We got our shelves. It took a fucking 5 months, but the shelves, neon fucking lights. You not happy?
I think his legs are up, so all of the blood's rushing to his brain. He can't think straight.
It's true.
Rushing to his feet.
Yo, this guy has 70,000 vapes. What is this? A new one?
That's the same one he been having every day.
No, it's not. That's probably every
that's
day.
the one I picked up off the ground like 5 times.
This week he's had In this studio alone, he's had a black, a burgundy, that one, and maybe a blue. Not that sky blue, but like a royal blue.
Bro, my man's over here counting and shit.
Hey, we got super chat for you,
on
Dan.
anything moving. If it's a fucking nickel bag sold in the park, I want in.
I was over here sounding it out, and I can't do it. So
LA, the guy saying the Boricuas all over the world about to be lit as fuck when Shakur and Amanda win Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Solo sé que ambos van a golpear duro.
So let me
Puerto
just
Rico
show.
sobre todos.
Let me just show everyone what he is talking about. And can I get a screen share? And I'll open this.
I wanted to, you know.
He the best Puerto Rican fighter in the world.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. My father Puerto Rican, but.
Oh, well, damn. I tried to zoom in. Or is it that short because Keem was being a true Patreon, only giving you a snippet instead of the whole thing? But we did release it free publicly on YouTube because it's fight week, and we're like, fuck it.
Yo, Bernie, some menudo to wake up would be good.
Oh, now you want to get souped up about menudo. Get out of here. That's right, because
cool
of the
dude.
gym, right? You want
He the best Puerto Rican fighter in the world.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. My father Puerto Rican, but.
Oh, a dude in there.
like
but
that
you heard him.
Georgie
Yeah,
Porgy?
my father Puerto Rican.
Georgie Porgy, who the one that always called?
Oh, that's David Maldonado. They claimed him.
Yeah.
David Maldonado claimed him long
Yeah,
time
claim
ago.
him. Make
After
sure-
T.O. lost, he
Swapped
was
it
looking
over.
for someone else. Looks like our poll is at 176 votes. Bob Arum comments on Terence Crawford, which is today's subject. Is Bob right? 28% believe so. Is Bob wrong? 10% believe he's wrong. Bob salty, 44%, which is the most popular vote. 18 believe Bob was just baked. But there are 424 of you live watching this as we speak. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button because my dispensary sign came in. It has me so happy.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
As we are reaching and inching our way to 137,000 subscribers.
Danny's goal. He wanted to get there. He said, listen, we got to get there by Sunday.
By the end of
What
this
was it
weekend.
that you were going to tell me before the show? You was like, Bo, I know you like to make things happen. By the end of the year. And then that's all you said. I'm like, say no more. I can do it.
I think by the end of the year, we can get to the point where to make things easier on us, we could have like a dual personal assistant. I think that's a goal of mine by the end of this year.
So you need a personal assistant is what you're saying?
Oh, I've been saying that, yeah.
What do you need them to do?
So what do I need to do for you having a personal? Get you one?
No, I'm just saying, like, I want to grow the brand.
Yeah, if we grow, he's saying
so
that we
big.
can hire another person is what he's saying.
You know, and I'm just saying, like, somebody, because this shit that you do that I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
like,
that you shouldn't be doing.
That you shouldn't be doing, and I just think that.
But it's stuff you do, like you drinking out that styrofoam cup. We got the My Bookie cup right here.
there.
We
Use the
need
code
you.
BETTV.
You gonna have to follow instructions if we get you the personal assistant.
yeah, but
and it's gonna be a lady, preferably.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
But the
It's already too many sausages in this party.
Yeah, the problem, you know, the My Bookie mug was not where it belonged. So
on the table in front of you?
Nah, it belonged on the rack.
Nah, but he brings it to you. That's the thing. But I told you about that before. You can't wash the Dazn, bring it here because we looking for it over there. You got to wash it and leave it there.
So you want it to remain there?
Yeah, I mean, so
I be looking out. Like,
that's where the kitchen
I'm not
at.
Danny's personal assistant, but I do try to look
but it's
out
all
for
right.
Danny.
It's all right because in the new building,
yeah, okay,
2 kitchens. In the new building,
that's gonna make it even
in the new
harder.
building with my fucking camera. In the new building, Info Joe, we're gonna bring you out, but this means driving. You ain't getting flown out. Sorry, we gotta be careful with the budget, but we're gonna give you an opportunity. We're gonna let you and your wife do some puff pastries in our beautiful kitchen. It's open.
You gonna have the whole building smelling like puff pastries.
Let's go.
Tony Salgado super chat said, I need a Canelo shirt, Ness. I'll Venmo Zelle.
So I was gonna do that. So all
and
right.
Mike Henry said, check your IG DM. Food is fire. Fuego.
Mike Henry.
Shout out to you. We'll make sure to check.
And that's
that
3 from
DM.
Mike Henry. Early in the morning.
All right. So this is the link that you need if you want to buy merch.
What's the link, Ness?
It is
Where
in
can
the
they
live
find it?
chat. It is in the live chat. I'm gonna pin it, If you want to buy merch, it's in the live chat. I'm going to pin it and I'm going to spam the live chat so that it cannot be missed. All right? And then I'm going to show you the shirts that I have, and I'm going to show you how to find them. All right, so we flooded the live chat. Now we'll click that link. Boom. Opens up the page. And here we are with some new designs. Oh, look at my face. This is the latest one. Brand new design. This is the one I've been wearing, as you can see. And you can get them in all sexy colors like I did. Look at that. Oh, ooh, la la. I might have to get that purple.
Yeah, let me tell you something that I found funny yesterday at the press conference.
Here goes the fighter that I had.
At the press conference. Nothing I would ever do, but it was still funny nonetheless.
What?
So Jeff Mayweather.
My guy.
Don't take it down, Trav.
Yo, so Jeff Mayweather, we're talking, right? And his guy, like the guy with the camera, is wearing a shirt with a cutout of Jeff's face all over the shirt.
I love it.
And it was pretty funny.
Well, I mean, he's that's exactly what that meme is. Like, if you, my friend, share my shit. He's sharing his shit. He's a walking billboard. That's what I say.
Yeah, but
that's why when the super chat wheel is out and is in effect every single day, we're gonna be giving you guys away something every single day, because I would rather you have a free shirt and wear my brand. So that someone can say, what the fuck is the boxing voice and why they spell it with THA? Oh, because they the baddest on the fucking land. So here goes the Canelo Alvarez shirt, one of the designs. Check it out. I got this one, but I got it in the Mexican colors because we got this one in a few different designs. But as you can see, you can always switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Get a different color. See? That really looks Mexico right there. For me. Mi hijo, Mexico. My man.
Is Madison in touch with the guests for 7?
What guest for 7?
Oh, God. Julius and Julian Jackson?
Text Madison, brother.
Got Madison number?
Then you need to be texting Ken to get it. Come on, Bo. I thought you was motherfucking, what do you call a person that?
On point.
No, they could just fucking do.
Multitasker?
Nah, a person that just does. Like, come on, Brad.
A driver?
You got Kian. You got Danielle. He in the company. I need Madison number. He booked some guests on my show, and he about to make me look bad. Come on. Come on, because if he make you look bad, he make me look
right
bad.
now.
It's true.
Or else.
Where the fuck is
talking
these at?
to him.
See, and if you would have texted him, yo, what's up with Madison? I need his number to find out to get. Oh, I'm already talking to him. End the story. No on air.
Thank you, Ken.
Fucking studio talk.
He already on it. That was all unnecessary.
Back to the shirt that I'ma wear in front of David and Jose. Know what I'm saying? Because I ain't afraid of no ghosts. It's right here. Only $27. Shipped. Boom. And guess what? May 3rd through May 6th, we have, I think it's like 20. Take it down. I'm going to find out exactly. We have 20 or 15% off. I just got the notification. So let me check in. May 6th. Yep. May 6th, May 3rd through the 6th, you get 15% off. So go ahead. Oh my God. Thank you, Trav. I do like it there because I would have been like, damn, I need the camera to go somewhere. I love it right there.
Bro, you in love with yourself.
I love that sign.
And that camera, bro.
That sign. Yeah, no, you're right. Me, the haircut, the sign, then the WBC. We're like killing it right now on this episode. Yeah.
I'm happy for you, champ.
Come on, Trav, look. No. I meant, all right, so it's this way? No, can't you?
I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it would have been better. It would have been better if he would have did it with me, right? Because it would have been like,
hold on, I'll do it again.
Wait, how is it? I fucked it up. I don't know how to do it anymore.
It's getting really weird in here.
Look, just do it. Just.
Oh, and he added the sound effect. Yo, let's open up the phone lines.
Let's go.
We're still talking Shakur, man. We're still talking Shakur. But I know that Bob was out here saying some things, and everybody does want this Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford fight. So You know, he was asked specifically, does he think the fight happens? And obviously, to add to the saltiness, he sounded sour by basically saying, you know, he doesn't know, he doesn't care. He's not with Crawford. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But also, I think it's fair to note that there were strong rumors that Crawford had possibly signed to MTK or Probellum. That's never been confirmed nor denied. But Matthew Mckellen, former fighter, I guess greatest moment maybe known for, did he beat Darren Barker?
You asking the wrong guy. Almanac can't help you.
Outside of maybe beating Darren Barker would be losing to Gennady by body shot, maybe in the second or third round in Connecticut. It was crazy the way he went down, rolled around on the floor. But now he's most known for being linked to Daniel Kinahan. And when he tried to enter the US of A yesterday for Samanda,
Amanda Serrano.
Samanda is Amanda and Serrano in one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when he tried to enter the US of A for Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, they said no way, turned them back. That's crazy, right? Just turned them back for his ties to Daniel Kinahan. That's a little strange.
Allegedly.
Really?
Allegedly.
I mean, there's an article.
Is there an article? Because I know yesterday it was just tweets from like not a verified or reliable source.
I don't think that would be in the pre-pro, but let's find out.
Because I know it was a talk yesterday at the press conference, let me tell you.
What talk?
Of people associated to perhaps Daniel.
This is the Times UK, bro. The Times UK.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So I had just seen tweets yesterday, but people were just saying that there was several individuals who were denied entering New York, entering the United States, coming from the UK, due to potential ties to Daniel Kinahan.
Which is, again, crazy because it's like, why wouldn't you... do we have a 917 number there? Because our New York City correspondent will be calling in from the weigh-in.
Damn, it's this early?
J Rose Super Chat says, you know my body. Shakur know my body.
Y'all funny. Shout out to J Rose with the Super Chat. Make sure to anybody wanting to call in, the number is 425-569-5241. Make sure to press 1 if you're calling in via Blog Talk. Or if you're on Discord, make sure to raise your hand.
So I'm being told he was actually headed to Shakur's fight, and even Sky News is covering it. So
who Sky News as well had a MTK deal.
Can we screen share? And this is the article. And
so he didn't even make it to New York. Okay, this was different. Okay.
He was due to fly to Las Vegas as part of the Sky team for Saturday's super featherweight title bout between Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez, but Mckellen, 39, a former world title contender, was stopped from boarding the plane here in the UK on instruction of the U.S. authorities because of his past association with Kinahan. That's crazy.
Did Matthew Mckellen fight Canelo?
But how do they ban you though without a charge or being convicted? That's fucked up,
man.
He got an open case. They looking into some things.
No, he gonna be charged, but I don't need. No, matter of fact, I take that back. Strike that from the record. There's no way he's being charged because they would have let his ass come to hold him. Bro, if I'm gonna charge you, I'm gonna bring you here. Now you got to bail out here. You got to put up collateral here to have your family come get you out of here and take you back to Ireland. They might even not let you out, only on a bracelet, make you stay in America. So I don't think they really wanted him if they just ain't let him come.
No, that's absolutely true. Why would I stop you from turning yourself in, essentially?
We did wait for you on the other side.
No, for
wait for you right here in Vegas with some federales. But I know he like this. Woof. Because had he boarded that plane and then the motherfucking been waiting for him, it'd have been a wrap.
Steve in the UK, they absolutely
We're
did
good.
have a deal. But you know, those who know.
Well,
just
he's
know.
saying Sky News. You probably he's probably one of those dudes who want to be technical. So maybe Sky Boxing had a deal
or Sky Sports or something.
Yeah,
but it was
not
definitely
not Sky News.
It was definitely Sky.
Definitely part of that Sky umbrella. But I think we got some super chats. Or did you get to that?
I think we're all caught up on the super chats, but do we have any cash apps?
What we do have is
the guest in the building.
Yes,
we got a legend and the son of a legend, both
Okay.
here. So
Okay.
I'll be stepping out to make room for the both of them. And how many minutes? What you think?
Whenever you guys are ready, we're ready. We
We'll
don't
give
want
them
to
about
keep the
5 minutes.
audience waiting too long, as they were totally excited and then disappointed. Actually, I had so many messages asking me, did we
Right.
reschedule the Hawks? So
I'm gonna start a 3-minute timer, and then when the bell rings, we bring them in.
all right. So in the meantime, we are talking Errol Spence and Terence Crawford and the latest comments from Mr. Bob Arum. So I think that we can definitely squeeze at least 2 calls in before the Hawk while you get him situated and bring him into the building. If you're watching this live on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, as it helps with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans, and they'll know they'll be not only a legend, but the son of a legend as well. Right here on the Boxing Voice Radio, the voice of the people. There is no equal.
How much of the hug did you watch, champ?
Not much. Not much. I'm not a historian. It's not really never been my thing. But, we'll see. I watched the Sun's career, all of it.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
All right. So, since we're getting ready for the Hawk and Julian, let me go to what looks like Seattle. Tim in Seattle, what's up?
Yo,
Yeah,
Ness,
yeah.
how's it going, man?
Cannot complain.
Yo, good morning.
Buenos dias.
And God bless America. Hey, check this out. Let me ask your opinion. Who do you think's gonna win, Valdez or Stevenson?
I'm picking Stevenson, buddy.
Me too, man. Hey, I think he's gonna outbox him. He's gonna be too fast. He's gonna have too much of a reach. But anyway, check this out. First of all, David Benavidez, I have so much love for him because I feel like he's the strongest freaking light heavyweight out there. Spence and Crawford. All right, Spence 34, Crawford 34, Spence 32. Listen, if the fight was going to happen tomorrow, I would pick Crawford to knock him out. But let's be honest, it's not going to happen. There's going to be a fight or two in between it. And then I'm worried that Crawford's going to get old. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest. Will that fight be next? No. But the reason why Spence will probably win is because Spence is too dynamic with his punches. I think he's going to go up in weight, and he's going to start knocking people out up in weight. I really do think that's going to happen. But anyway, history tells us what's going to happen. And then God bless.
All right, brother. Amen to that. We are going to Oscar in San Antonio.
What's up, man? What's up, Donnie? Who's that? Andre 3000? Sound like Andre 3000 back there. I completely disagree. I go with Valdez. I'm gonna go with him because I think everybody's underestimating. After he beat Burchell, everybody was saying Shakur could do it better. But check this out: ain't Shakur's biggest wins against the guys he trained with and sparred with and knew everything about? That's like saying Canelo. We didn't know Canelo was gonna get out Gildrum in 3 rounds. But on that, Ness, you know I love you, bro, but I understand what people say when you change the goalposts. Weren't you shitting on Serrano's record at one time?
I don't know.
You were saying she was the 7th division vacant champ, but she fought for vacant belts. Did you not?
I did.
You did. So now you're picking her. So I'm just saying, I got Taylor. I got
Yeah,
Taylor
but
because I didn't agree with that.
but I'm picking her because Taylor has been looking bad. Taylor was drugged to hell by a prospect in McCaskill. Taylor then turned around and looked bad again with like 2 or 3 more fighters. So come on.
I understand that, but Serrano hasn't been looking. She's been looking good against who? Who are these people she's been looking good against?
Well, they got a common opponent. Did you see what she did? I mean, come on. What more you want?
Oh, yeah, I know. I know, bro, but I'm just saying, you know, I got Taylor, you know, and I'll take my losses like a man, you know. I'll call in, eat control, whatever you want, you know what I mean? But I got Valdez and Taylor, man. Y'all have a good day. Shout out to all my sanitation workers out there cleaning up the world.
All
Shout
right.
out to you, Chan. Appreciate the call.
Valdez and Taylor, he says.
Looks like our guest, Julian the Hug Jackson, and his son, Julius the Chef Jackson, are joining us now in studio.
Hey.
How you
How
doing?
you
How you
doing?
doing? Take a seat.
How you doing?
All right.
Good.
Either one.
Awesome.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
How are you, man?
Great. How you doing, Chad?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, is this cold? Is this cold compared to the Bahamas?
To the Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands.
Islas Vírgenes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm.
A little.
Man, you sound like you can almost speak Spanish.
Muy poquito.
A little bit.
You too?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time in Puerto Rico, so.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
In
I've been there.
In Mexico, too.
Yeah,
what parts of Mexico?
Oh, man. Chavez, I fought on his undercard so many times. You know, and we went up in the mountains, man. Oh, my gosh. What a time. What a time. It's just amazing. I remember going up there, running, and those guys set me up.
Yeah,
you know, trying to keep up with Chavez. Man, and I was running.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. When I reached a few yards, my chest started to cave in. And I just couldn't breathe. I stopped, you know, and those guys started to laugh at me. And they said, man, Julian, man, you're tough, man. You're tough. Said, we tried that, but we couldn't reach the distance that you made it. It was just amazing. I said, man, you guys got to be kidding me. But the altitude, man, it was so high. Oh, my goodness.
That was probably at the so the Mexican Olympic Training Center is in the mountains out there in Mexico. So, you know, just to get to the top, it's about like an hour and a half drive. And so that's where people go up to run up there in the Mexican Olympic Training Center.
Serious.
The mountains out there.
Man, and you got to run the mountains with Julio Cesar Chavez?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, and it was a tremendous opportunity. It was a tremendous time, you know, seeing the world. You know, boxing is amazing, man. And I tip my hat to all, you know, the fighters out there, you know, that been, you know, I think sacrificing their lives, you know, just to show that, hey, the sport of boxing has done a lot for so many of us, you know. And again, you know, I just want to, you know, lift up all the champions, the new champions that are out there now that are really, I think, making new headroads. What shall I call it? You know, new pavements. You know, but they're doing a lot, man, for boxing, and I'm excited about that.
Julian, I want to talk about the reason you're in Vegas. You're here tonight, in the corner of Gerald McClellan Jr.
That's right.
You guys have a fight tonight, and you know, just talk to us. How'd you get to work? We had Gerald here in the studio. Obviously, the history between you and his father, and you know, obviously the terrible accident and whatnot. You know, talk to us about working with Gerald McClellan Jr. and what do you expect from him tonight?
Well, yeah, man. Look, let me tell you something, and I believe it's destiny. You know, the way things just happen. Julius was supposed to be on this card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he got an injury.
Mm.
And next thing you know, he said that Gerald was reaching out to us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And
then we had just talked to his aunt.
And
Lisa.
you know, and I did a lot of work with his dad, tried to help him out a whole lot, and we became very good friends. You know, really didn't realize that he had a son that was, you know, into boxing.
Mm.
You know, until you know, Julius started to, you know, I believe reach out to him, or he reached out to Julius on Instagram, and then we started to connect. And next thing you know, boom, you know, we decided that let's go. You know, we're gonna do something with this kid, and believe me, he has a heart of a fighter, and his hands are very heavy too. He only has one fight, you know, and he's coming up from scratch. He only has about 15 amateur fights. You know what I'm saying? So he's a gem. He's a diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? And he has a lot to offer. And you know, I'm glad that you know, I'm the one that right now is going to be working with him. And tonight you're going to really see what you know, is behind all of this.
So what drives you to continue to be in the sport? Like, obviously-
oh man, I'm telling you, look, boxing is almost like my life. You know, I love the sport. You know, when I started out boxing, I was a nobody, you know, and truly, I had a low self-esteem about myself, you know. But when I got into boxing, man, it did something to me, and it shifted things around. And I believe it's because of the grace of God, and you know, that in itself was a journey for me. And coming from the Virgin Islands, you know, I realized that in order for me to do anything, to become something, I had to take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Life is not worth it if you don't take a chance.
Absolutely, no.
You know what I'm saying? And I took that chance, and you know, and I decided that, look, I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna become a champion in the Virgin Islands. I don't have to go outside of the Virgin Islands. I believe I had everything there. My trainer, Willie William George, he was the best coach that I've ever known, man. And you know, he taught me everything, and you know, the rest is history. And after that, you know, became world champion, and the doubters became believers. You know, that you can become anything if you just put your heart in it. You know, if you put your mind in it, if you love this thing, you can make it work for you. And that's what happened, man.
Hawk, obviously some legendary fights that you gave us, some great fights that we get to go back and cherish and you know, just watch and learn from and appreciate. For you, what is you know, some of the most memorable moments of your career that may surprise us, things that we don't expect from you?
Yeah, for sure. You know, a lot of people look at the big names, but there was a fight that nobody really talk about, and it was against Kuda Leaks in Connecticut. I think there was a fight either after the Mike Mccullen, when I lost against Mike Mccullen, and that was a comeback fight. And man, what a fight. I knocked him down, he knocked me down, and then I end up knocking him out. You know, and this kid was tough, man, and it was a fight that I could remember. You know, there's no ifs and buts about it. You know, that fight with Kuda Leaks was a fight that I can remember again. But Terry Norris, Buster Drayton, you know, these guys are names that, you know, a lot of people know about. And I tell you what, Terry Norris was a very, you know, flashy fighter. He was a boxer, speed, but my timing, I think, was something that a lot of people sort of like, you know, look over. I can time you. I don't care how fast you are. And that's what I did with Terry Norris and a lot of other fighters. And I was timing myself too. by Gerald Mccullen, man.
Now you're working with your
With his son.
With his son, how is that a bit crazy to you?
I know. I mean,
yeah, I know. A lot of people, you know. As a matter of fact, what's his name? Roy Jones. Roy Jones said, "How did this happen?" You know, and I said, "Man, I believe this is this is just destiny." You know, and we connected, and boy, things just started to happen, and I love this kid, and you know, I'm 100% willing to stand with him, work with him. It has nothing to do, you know, with me and his father being legends. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that this kid has a heart, and he wants to make, you know, history. And I believe that somebody was there for me, and I'm glad that I can stand there for Gerald Mccullen. And it's just a blessing to have his, you know, his son, Gerald's son. You know, I'm training his son, and I think it's really going to lift some eyebrows, you know, and it's already starting to.
What are some of the differences you feel you guys have, or advantages you have for bringing a fighter out to the Virgin Islands versus training here in the States?
Wow. Well, Gerald he's in the States, but we have a fighter, you know, that is born. I mean, well, I shouldn't say he's born. I don't think he's from the Virgin Islands, but he's been there from the time he was a kid.
His family is.
Yeah, his family is from the Virgin Islands. You know, his roots is from the Virgin Islands. So I'm talking about Deon Pewitt, and he's 5-0 with 4 knockouts, and you know, we brought him up from scratch. You know, and I really believe that you know, training in the Virgin Islands, there's a lot of benefits. Weight, you know, you won't have a lot of weight problems. I'll tell you that.
Because of the heat, the climate.
The climate has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Food,
fresh air, food. You know, I really believe that me being in the Virgin, coming from the Virgin Islands, staying in the Virgin Islands, it proved that, hey, you know, man, you can make it in the islands, and you can, I believe, benefit from the surroundings and from the, you know, fresh air, breeze, you know, whatever you want to, you know, fish, sea. You know, we did a lot of sea work with Gerald. And,
he told us you guys had him swimming in the ocean.
That's right. And there's a lot of things that a lot of people may not, you know, realize could help them. And the ocean is something that, you know, heals your body, man. It tightens your body. You know, it does a lot of good for you. And I think that's why maybe my career was really a career that took me a long way. I'm not punch drunk, thank God. You know what I'm saying?
Sound great.
Yeah, I've been through wars. You know,
you look good, man.
Yeah,
you look super young. Like outside of the salt and pepper, like your skin looks really good.
I always tell people, man, I've been too long in the sea, you know, and sand got in my hair. It wouldn't come out.
The fact that you got a full head, you still got the flat top. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, that's the hog, man.
Yeah, man, that's amazing.
Yeah, so, you know, the Virgin Islands is a paradise, you know, and, you know, we are hoping sometime, you know, to you know, create a boxing gym that I believe will attract a lot of fighters to come and get themselves in tremendous condition. Gerald said, Julian, I have never been 170 pounds. You know, he said, I made it to 70. He said, man, that's crazy. I said, man, champ, listen, anything is possible if you put your mind to it. You know, and again, you know, just like, you know, here, I'm just glad to be a part of this. You know, you guys have been doing tremendous things in boxing, for boxing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sport that I believe, I mean, just connect bridges.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, Julius, man, I want to ask you, obviously, it's unfortunate that you're not able to be on this card, but I'm assuming that you helped your father in making the optimal best camp for a fighter because you're a chef. So are you in charge of preparation of meals for the fighters that would come through the doors? And what's the name of the gym that you guys, what's the name of the facility? Do you have one? Is it like a training camp that you guys are having, or is this one fighter at a time?
Yeah. I mean, we trying to take it to another level right now. It's not super easy because I do a lot of things at home myself. You know, I own my own business. I run restaurants. You know, things like that. So I'm not fully like in charge. But in Gerald's case, you know, he stayed with me. He was at my house. You know, he stayed with me, and I just was making sure because he's still new to the game. He's still new to the game, so I was teaching him different things, how he should eat to maintain the weight, keep the weight. So I even did that with in Triple G's camp. You know, I was Triple G's sparring partner for 4 years. And so I used to do that too up there. So I have a little experience. Maybe once we open that new gym he's talking about, and we actually have guys staying at the gym. I think we'll implement something like that. But we'll get there. I think we'll get there. We get a lot of people reaching out to us all the time. David Benavidez trained with us one time. We had a kid
in the Virgin Islands.
That's right. He was my main spar mate when I fought Jose Uzcategui. So he trained with us, and him and his dad are like, yeah, we gonna come back. We come back. And so we plan to set up something that fighters can come out there, get away from wherever they're at. You know, it's not a big city. You know, it's a lot of hills. It's just a lot of paradise, really. Just the beaches, and it's great for workout. The weather's great all year round. You know what I'm saying? Unless we get a hurricane. But all year round.
Said that so casually.
All year round, it's beautiful weather, and you can train, run. It's perfect. So, yeah.
So how far out are you guys from the actual facility that you want to open, the gym itself?
I don't know, man. What do you think, Pop? Like a year and a half, maybe that new building.
Right.
That FEMA's gonna redo.
Yeah, we have a home really. Right now, where we are training, you know, it's right now with the government.
Yeah.
You know, I've been working with the government, and I got a tremendous job there. That's why I'm here right now. You know what I'm saying? And I run the boxing program.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it's a free program?
Yeah, for the youths. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a free program, and hundreds of kids come through this program. Yeah. You don't have to want to be a boxer to be in the program. You know, you just want to get involved. You want to get in shape. You want to learn. You want to be disciplined. You can come to I Believe I Can Fly boxing program.
That's amazing. How long have you been doing that?
Oh man, over 10 years.
10,
wow.
I feel like it's more than that.
Yeah, it's more. I know it's more than that, but you know, I would just say over 10 years.
I don't think there's any legends training, especially like, because that's the equivalent what we have of like a boys and girls club. I'm assuming.
Basically,
yeah.
Like,
serious.
Yeah. Come on, Almanac. Any legends training at a boy? The only one, and you know, I can't call him a legend. Obviously, he's a great trainer in boxing. Would be Barry Hunter. He has sort of a boys and girls club in the city, and that he runs with Patrick Harris. But definitely not a legend. That's something huge. I mean, that a child can just you're accessible.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
We have had people like what's his name that came down there that did a boxing event.
Oh,
Jab Judah, man.
Zab, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he did the celebrity boxing.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the Virgin Islands.
Mm-hmm,
and he came to the gym. Oh man, it was a tremendous treat for those kids.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how long has it been since you've been in the States?
Oh man, well I travel a lot. You know, we go back and forth. You know, with Dion. Yeah, I do a lot of traveling myself. You know, with my family. You know what I'm saying? But as far as boxing is concerned now, I've traveled the world. You know what I'm saying? With amateurs. Yeah. You know, I've taken guys to China, to oh man, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? 3 of my sons have made it to the Olympics. Yeah. You know, Julius, John, and Clayton. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had a 4th guy, which is Dion.
Dion,
but what happened is that the coronavirus,
the
pandemic really messed things up there, and it kind of reminded me of my situation because when I was you know, getting ready to go to the Olympics, Jimmy Carter
with 4 fights.
Jimmy Carter literally stopped the United States from going because of the conflict that we were having with I think Germany or somebody.
Yeah, Russia or Germany?
Russia, one of those.
Damn, Russia again, huh?
Russia again.
Yeah, I think so.
They just stopped them now.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I turned pro, because I didn't get the opportunity to go to the Olympics, and I turned pro, and here it is. I had the opportunity through my sons to make it to the Olympics, 2008, 2016. Yeah, so it's just amazing. And the amazing thing about that, I had 4 sons in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? 4 of my sons made it to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's something that ever been done. I don't know.
It hasn't.
Wow, it's just amazing. And you by boxing, Gian by boxing, Clayton by boxing, and JD, my oldest son, by referee.
He's a coach.
He's a tremendous coach and as well as referee, and he's been involved in boxing with me in the Virgin Islands, and the kids love him. And again, I just feel so proud that I had the opportunity, man, to be a boxer. You know what I'm saying, in life. Some people, were attorneys, teachers, you know what I mean, fireman, police officer, but I was a professional boxer, and it's different, and
in what way?
Because of the sacrifice. Oh man, I know we all have to make sacrifice, but boxing, a lot of people say it's dangerous, and I didn't see it as being something that is threatening to my life.
You saw it as a way out.
I saw it as a way out. I saw it as, reaching that the pedestal, that getting to the top of the hill.
Hawk, so tell us about your story, right? Because obviously the Virgin Islands is not a place we hear many fighters coming out of.
Right.
And obviously you changed that.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the sport, and
Wow.
was there other people in the Virgin Islands previous to you that you were looking up to?
Now you're going to bring the preacher out of me, bro.
That's what we need.
You're going to bring the preacher out of me now, man. I tell you what, like I said, I had a low self-esteem. My mother, I was a mama boy. My mother said,
Shout out Dennis Douglin.
If you don't find some place to go, if you don't find a program to get into, you know what I mean, I'm gonna whip you every day. I'm gonna beat you every day. I said, Ma, she said, and I have a friend by the name of Biza, Irving Biza, and he said, Julian, I'm in the boxing program. Come with me, and I went with him, and I met Willie, and he pointed his finger at me, and I looked behind of me because he couldn't be talking to me. He said, I'm gonna make you a champion, and I looked behind. I says, who is he talking to? Can't be me. And he said, I'm gonna make you a champion. He said, I'm talking to you. And I said, me? He said, yeah. And I went up, man, and I listened to this guy, and he spoke about the things that he's been through in boxing, where he's been, the places he's been. And I said, wow. And I wanted to do that. And I actually, decided that I'm gonna join the gym. And I joined the gym, and the rest is history. But the thing is, man, what I went through, oh my goodness, what I went through in boxing, I almost got crippled. You know what I'm saying?
How?
You guys, there's a fruit called kennep. It's a kennep tree. It's a fruit, sweet fruit. And I was up in the tree, and I was reaching out to a branch, and something popped in my back. Something popped, and all of a sudden, my legs went numb.
Oh, wow.
My legs went numb. And thank God I fell, but I fell on a branch. I hang on the branch. And I was crying out. I said, hey, guys, I can't move. And next thing you know, these guys took me out of the tree, went to the hospital. And they told me that one of my spine or my nerve got caught or something. Pinched. I thought it was the end.
Oh, man.
I thought it was the end. But
I don't think I ever heard that story.
yeah, serious, man. This is way
crazy.
back. And I tell you what, my ma, she started praying and believing God that, he's going to heal me and touch me. And I was about maybe 5 years in amateur boxing, believe it or not. And I really started to, come to my own in my boxing career as an amateur. And I thought my career was over. And next thing you know, I woke up, you know what I'm saying? And my back, I got the feeling in my back again. And my life has, changed a whole lot. Then, things happen. And next thing you know, boom, I'm going to the Pan American Games. You know what I'm saying? I've grown in boxing. A lot of people are talking about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking this thing more serious than I've ever taken it. And next thing you know, I'm having this opportunity, and then it got shut when Jimmy Carter said you can't go. America can't go to the games. Next thing you know, these guys start calling me on the phone. Now,
what, managers?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna say something that might shock you. Okay?
Give it to me.
Some guys start calling me. 3 guys called me on the phone, and they were witch doctors. What? Witch doctors? Yeah. Witch doctors. And they said to me, we can get you the championship. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We can get you the championship, but we need your underwear.
What?
We need your underwear. We need whatever has your scent.
Okay.
We need whatever has your scent on it.
Not my shirt, my underwear.
My underwears.
That got you sent, all right.
All right. And I said, man, I don't believe in that. And my mother told me, she said, you know what? If you go and play with the devil, he plays for keeps. He wants blood.
Let's go.
He wants blood. And I said, no way, man. Next thing you know, next guy called me, and he's asking the same thing. I said, what's this, man?
That's that island life.
Two guys on the phone, and I met one in person, and he said to me, he said, "Hey, Julian, man, the last fight you had, you couldn't win that fight." I said, "What you mean?" He says, the fight with Mccullen. Mike McCullen was covered, but you were not covered. I can cover you. I said, "What you mean you could cover me?" He says, just come and...
How much was that going to cost to get covered?
Hello.
How many hundreds he wanted to cover you?
I'm telling you, hundreds of dollars, I'm sure. And I tell him, look, I said, listen to me, man. I'm not involved in that. I don't want nothing to do with
We
that.
have something like that. I'm from the Dominican Republic, so exactly.
Yeah, and you understand what I'm talking about.
I understand clearly.
Come on, champ.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
My mother told me, she said, if you play with the fire, you're going to get burned. And I said, I'm not going to do that. And I said, man, I'm going to believe God. Even if I lose, I'm going to lose. I believe in God. But I was religious. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't have that relationship with God. But then, I remember getting the opportunity one more time to fight for the title against In Chulbek. Okay? In Chulbek from Korea. One of the biggest Korean I've ever seen. And here it is. I'm traveling, and my brother, who is a pastor, okay, he went to India, he went to Indiana to college, Bible college, came back a pastor, and I tell you what, when I was going through that, I didn't want nothing to do with him. I didn't want nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? My mother, I almost punched my mother. Listen to me. I was so messed up mentally. You know what I'm saying? Going through this thing. And my trainer said, Julian, this is your last chance. You know what I'm saying? This is your last chance. Okay? You didn't make it with Mike McCallum. Now you're given this opportunity again. Don King did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? But now it's your time to step up. But let me tell you something, man. I was so messed up mentally. I believe the devil was really trying to pull one on me. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard that this is my opportunity now, I realized that, hey, you know what? Maybe I should go to these guys. And I went to my mother again, you know, and I said, Mom, I have the opportunity again, and maybe I should go. She said, no, don't go. She said, if you go, believe me, they're going to want your blood. And I said, okay, Mom, you know what? I'm not going to go. I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe what you tell me. I'm going to believe. I was going on what my mother says. You see, I was a mama, I was a mama boy. And my mother was my everything. My dad wasn't there for me. You know what I'm saying? And my mother was everything to me. And she convinced me. And I decided that, hey, you know what? I would rather lose. And, you know, to make a long story short, you know, on my way to Las Vegas, it was my worst training camp. Believe me, my spar mates were beating me up. They were beating me up. And before I left St. Thomas, my brother came running to the airport. It was an hour delayed. Okay? The flights were an hour delayed. That time they had Pan American flying around that time. Airlines. And he came running. Hey, my nickname is Butchie. Butchie. He says, hey, God tell me to tell you
not to go.
If you accept Jesus Christ, you're going to win the championship. And when I heard that, I would say, wow. I said, that's what I need. And he came, man. There were hundreds of people on the airport. And he grabbed my hand. And I tell you what, it seemed as if everybody disappeared. It come as if everybody disappeared. And I held hand with my brother. And I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And I went to Las Vegas, to Sin City. Came here to Sin City. And here it is. I'm on this journey now. And I know what I've been going through. I know what was happening to me. And I got in the gym, and I got knocked out in sparring.
Wow.
From a guy by the name of Israel Cole.
But knocked out or like dazed?
No, listen to me. I got knocked out.
Wow.
Listen, when I got up, I was in the bathroom and I saw my wife. No, seriously, I saw my wife. And I said to my coach, where's my wife? He said, where's your wife? Your wife is in St. Thomas. Where's your wife? I said, yeah, I saw her. I said, what happened? I'm in the shower. I'm in the bathroom. I said, what happened? He said, Julian, you was knocked out. I said, what? He said, by Israel Cole. I said, wow. I went home, went back. I was staying at the Hilton Hotel at that time, and went back. And look, I couldn't sleep. I know I was being oppressed by the devil. I know it had something to do with me not going to those witch doctors. But I said, God, I went to prayer. I went on my knees before God, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I went on my knees and I said, God, man, I could have gone to the devil. I didn't know how to pray. I just talking to God. I said, God, I could have gone to the devil, but I decided not to. And I said, I'm gonna trust you. And I accepted you on the airport. And I'm asking you to give me back my strength, my timing, my speed, my power. And I tell you what, something started to rise up in me. And I felt something moving in my, listen, look, I got off my knees, I stood up. And I raised my hands and I said, God, thank you. I heard a small voice, DJ, you know this, telling me, this is going to be your easiest fight. This is going to be your easiest fight. I knocked on my trainer's door. Sustin was my trainer. Knocked on his door. He said, hey, what's up?
3 o'clock in the morning.
I said, I need to talk to you. I opened the door because he was disgusted with me. He thought I was crazy, going crazy. He said, what happened, man? What's up? I said, listen, God just spoke to me. He said, God spoke to you? I said, what did he tell you? He said, this is going to be my easiest fight. He said, are you crazy? He says, man, go back to bed. You got to get up to run in a few hours.
I remember that.
Man, I got up. Listen, I went back in my bed. I didn't sleep. Okay, got up to run. Let me tell you something. I smoked everybody. Okay, I smoked everybody on the track, on the field. And he said, "Wow, good run." He said, "Good run." He was like, and I'm like, God told me this is gonna be my easiest fight. Now it's time to go back to the gym. And he says, "No, this is the last week of sparring, okay? And I have the opportunity now to redeem myself against Israel Cole." So I said, they said, "No."
Wait, so you took the rematch?
No.
Oh, shit, that was sparring. Damn.
So they're telling he was a middleweight.
That was the next day?
I was a junior middleweight. No, not the next day. No,
the next week.
No, next week, because it happened on a Friday. Listen, so he told me, no, you're not gonna mess with Israel. You're gonna fight with you're gonna spar with the other guys. So I said, well, you know what? If you don't give me Israel, I'm not gonna spar. I want Israel. Okay, give me him first, because he was the best, and we normally use the best for the last. Right. So I said, give it to him. Give me him first. He said, okay, you know what? Let's do that. I'm gonna give you him first, and that'll be great. We were scheduled to go 3 rounds. Okay, either 3 or 4 rounds. And I'll tell you what, I went in there. My trainer was so affected by what happened. Okay, when I started throwing hands on Israel Cole, man, he was running around the ring. Yes, that's the Hawk. That's the Hawk. That's the true Hawk. And my timing, my speed, my power came back. And all I was thinking was what God told me, what happened that night on my knees. And you know what? Going back home to the hotel, my trainer said to me, he said, whatever you did, do it again. Whatever you did, do it again. And guess what?
You did it again.
He did it with me.
Oh, your trainer prayed with you?
My trainer came and started praying with me. And listen to me. My trainer was a Catholic. And he says, Julian, I'm seeing something, man. And I remember in the fight now, Dan King got the news. Dan King found out that
you got knocked out.
I got knocked out in the street, in the spot. So here it is now. Fight time comes. I'm in the dressing room. Carl King comes in, his son, says, Julian, my dad sent me to tell you, stay away from his right hand. If you get hit, you're going to get knocked out. And when he said that, I looked at him. I said, man, go and tell Dan King, this is going to be my easiest fight. I said, go and tell Dan King, this is going to be my easiest fight. And he went, and tell you what, he looked at me as if I was crazy too. But guess what? Went in there, bang, in the first round. I did exactly what they said, move. I started moving, and I'm sure Inchulbeck thought I was running from him. You know what I'm saying? I was moving and staying away from the right hand. Second round, I can't tell you if I won the first round or not. But the second round, I told my coach, I'm going at him. And I tell you what, we clashed because he thought I was running from him. And I met him in the middle of the ring, and I caught him a shot. And I think it was either Joe Cortez.
I think so, for that fight.
Joe Cortez was... And I heard the referee say, good shot. I couldn't believe it. I heard the referee say, good shot. No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And man, he backed up in the second round, in the corner, bam, 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 knocked him down. Run to my corner, in neutral corner. He got up, and went after him again. And the bell rang. Okay, went back to my corner. My coach, my ring was ecstatic, man. And they were like, yes, you got him. Don't back up. Keep on him. And in the third round, went after him again. And my easiest fight, knocked him out in the third round. Ran in the middle of the ring, dropped to my knees, lift my hands up to God. I said, thank you for the victory.
Amen.
Ever since then, my life has never been the same.
Mm.
My life has never been the same. And started having church. Listen to me. Start having Bible study in my camps.
Mm.
And many of my spar mates,
would join you.
Would join me. Some will accept Christ, some will not, But still, man, listen, my heart has been touched by, I believe, the God that is unseen. And he has touched me. And I tell you what, God is more real than anything else that I know of. And so I just want people to know, that's the purpose of my madness, man. God has done tremendous thing in my life, and I was able to become a 2-division world champion. I remember going to Spain to fight what's his name? Errol Graham, because I had a detached.
You know his whole career, huh?
I had a detached retina, man.
Oh, Errol Spence.
Yeah, I had a detached retina.
That's why I'm not fighting this fight.
Right.
Detached retina as well?
Yeah. Imagine that. I had a detached retina, and the people in UK said I think the commission there said they're not gonna allow the fight, so Dan King decided to have it in Spain.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Smart man.
went over there, and I tell you what, Joe Cortez was the referee then.
Again.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, he refereed me there. I may have called the wrong referee. This referee was Mills Lane
was the first.
The first one. I'm sorry, Mills Lane was the one that said good shot.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe Cortez was the one that tell me, I'm gonna stop this fight if you don't do something. Because in the second round, my eye started to swell.
Mm.
This kid was a southpaw. Oh man, he was one of the biggest as well. Harold Graham, and I switched. And when I switched, he came in for the kill. But he didn't realize, man, that I was also, getting ready, to throw my, my haymaker, man. Yeah, and I caught him with the right hook, and right on the chin, one punch, and he felt like an oak tree, man, and he was out. Thank God he's all right. You know what I'm saying? And we became good friends. Just like Gerald Mccullen, we became good friends. I went to him. I prayed with him, man. You know what I'm saying? I prayed with him. And here it is, his son now. I'm training his son. You know what I'm saying? What a legacy, man. And I just give all the honor and the praise to God, man.
Well, Julian, we have a few questions, and by a few, I mean a lot. Obviously, you being a legend, the people want to ask you things. First one coming from Ruin of 504. It says, if you had the chance, what would you do differently in the Mccullen or Mckellen fights?
Oh, boy. Mike Mccullen, the first fight, something with the McCullums, I don't know. But
that last MCC last
Mike
week.
Mccullen was from Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was green. I must say I was green. Mike Mccullen was a really tremendous boxer, body snatcher. I remember getting thumb in my eye, though. I remember getting low blows. I remember his corner man was the Bulldog.
Yeah.
Yo, man, the Bulldog. If you know who the Bulldog is, you know what I'm saying? I can't bring his name right now, but he had the Bulldog, and the Bulldog would always, something will happen. And I think Mike Mccullen decided that, hey, I'm going to thumb you, I'm going to blow you. But I tell you what, Mike Mccullen, I thank God that I had the opportunity, because that fight made me. That loss that I got, because I was undefeated. If Mike Tyson was at the other end of that ring, I felt I would have knocked him out too. That's how confident I was.
Yeah.
But that was self-confidence. That was a lot of self in me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pride, and they said pride comes before a fall. And I realized that, that fight humbled me. And that's when I really came to know Christ. And my life changed. And I found out who Julian Jackson really was. And I was able to look Dan King in his eyes, before I bowed my head. But now I found out who Julian Jackson is. And the man that I am, I don't need to bow to nobody. You know what I'm saying? When God came into my life, I realized who I am, man. And I looked at Dan King and I said, hey, I need to, receive $1 million payday. You need to give me a chance. And he said, okay, Julian. After the fight with Mccullen, then I became a champion. And had the opportunity to go up in weight class against Inchulbeck. I mean, not Inchulbeck. What's his name?
Graham.
Graham. And after that, because of my retina, I think they tried to strip me of the belt.
Of the middleweight title?
Yeah. And but the doctors, man, the people that did the surgery, said, no, Julian, his eyes, they actually had to come and confess. They had to come before the board. Believe it or not. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to strip me. But because of the people that backed me, the doctors that came out and said, no, his eye is just as good as it was before. And he can box,
Mm-hmm. Huck, obviously you were known throughout your career for your power.
Yeah.
Devastating power, and considered to be one of the hardest pound for pound, punches in the sport. What advice would you give to those, because you were talking about that Mike Mccullen story, coming in undefeated and taking your first loss.
Right.
What advice do you give to those young fighters? Because I feel like a lot of young fighters, they go on a knockout streak and then they have a rough fight, or they take the first loss and then they lose a lot of hope. They lose a lot of momentum. What advice would you give them, given that you went through something similar?
Right. I would tell them that, losing doesn't, really stop you. Shouldn't be able to stop you. As a matter of fact, I realized that my loss is what made me, focus even more. I believe your loss should be something that should push you forward even more. If you have a heart, if you have a desire to become anything, don't let one loss or one mistake, you know what I'm saying? In boxing, you could make one mistake, drop your hands, and get knocked out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that shouldn't be the reason for you giving up, on your sport or on yourself or on your life. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be something that will push you forward, something that would encourage you even more to want to go out there and, do your thing. Okay? The man that is afraid to give life a chance is a coward. But the man that go out there and fail, you know what I'm saying? Even though he failed, he did something. He tried. You know what I'm saying? He did his best. But he's not like the one who didn't try because he was afraid to fail. Failing it shouldn't be something that that is negative. It's something that is positive. You know what I mean? Because you tried, you went out there as a man and you did your best. And even though you lost, you know what? You should be proud of yourself, man. You did it, something you tried. Hey, that's what I would say to anybody out there that's listening, that want to make themselves become anything. You know what I'm saying? Losing is not, something for you to just throw in the towel, man. It's something I think for you to, maybe put a little more effort into and try a little harder. Come on, you could do it. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you've been through. Or you just, pick yourself up, man, and let's go. Let's get it done.
I got one for you, Julian. Julius, do you think Isaac Pitbull Cruz will be the next big name in boxing? The guy that fought Tank.
Cruz. I don't know if he'll be a big name. I think that he will give anybody a tough fight. I think he would give anybody. He's just like that. His tenacity is crazy. So I think he'll be trouble for any fighter. Will he be great? I mean, that just determines who fights him. In this sport, a lot of your greatness depends on your opposition, right? Who picks to fight you and who chooses. So all depends on where his career leads him and what names he gets. A fighter like him, usually don't get to fight everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
you're right about that.
Yeah. So we'll see. I have high hopes for him. I think he has the fighting style that people like. People want to see it. So.
And for you, Julian, I have La Dura, who says, not really a question. Everything I know about boxing, I learned from Julian the Hawk Jackson. Just want to say, bless up, Pops. This is Cindy. I love what you're doing with Dion Pruitt. Keep it going. Also, line them females up. I'm coming.
One love. Cindy, wow. All the way to Hawaii. Man, love you, man. One love, man. All good. Yeah. Man, all good. She used to train with me. Yeah, amazing athlete.
Yeah,
us amazing. Wow.
She loves the show, by the way. When she saw,
yeah, no, she's been actually getting more engaging more. She just became a ringer, and I messed up her last name. I thought Claudio was actually her first name, and I was, and she didn't add the A. I'm like, oh, Claudia, and she actually sent me a personal message.
That's what it is.
And then we had a female influencer who was on not too long ago. So her husband is really big. He's got like over 11 million subs on YouTube. It's called iDubbbz.
Okay.
So Cindy was trying to fight his wife. She was like, I'll spar her because she was trying to get into boxing. So yeah, Cindy's
she like that.
She's been around.
Yeah, Cindy, man, hey, Cindy is tough.
Like
believe me, she will give anybody a tough fight.
Yeah. There you go. We got Coach Myers for you in Connecticut. He says, how was it sparring Sergio Martinez versus sparring Triple G?
Oh man, that's funny. Sergio is like, he's like a surgeon, man. He's different, man. He picks shots, and he almost even through my mouthpiece, he almost put a split in my lip. With his left hand with an uppercut, man. He hit me, man. Remember that, Pop?
Yeah.
And I was like, Pop, I think I gotta cut
went
right here. He's like, nah, go back in there. Yeah, Sergio's like that, man. He very awkward, very different, man. He'll sit in a certain area right in front of you, and he likes to put his forehead down, and so you can't really pick a good shot. But he's standing right there. And then he just throw that same left he hit with he hit
Williams.
Oh man, yeah.
It'll come out of nowhere and just whop. So a lot of thinking with Sergio. But that was great work, man. I love sparring with Sergio because he's different. He's southpaw. I never had that experience before. And Triple G, man, the hardest job of my life. Toughest job of my life, man. That dude, man. He hit like a horse, man, like a horse kick you.
What size gloves did you guys
sparring?
I think 18.
Oh,
it was
okay.
18 ounce, yeah. That boy, man, that boy.
Damn, but a middleweight sparring with 18s.
Yeah, man, it was crazy.
16s is the normal.
Yeah, 18s. We usually spar with 20s.
We spar with 20.
Yeah, so I was like 18, nice. I felt good with 18s. Yeah, I was actually.
Bro, Johnny Rice uses 32-ounce gloves. Have you ever seen that shit?
What? 32?
32s.
Damn.
I thought Wilder was the heaviest because, he has 28s, but Johnny Rice just rivals, right? They're rivals.
Yeah.
Wow.
32-ounce gloves. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's heavy.
Are those weighted gloves?
I guess.
Sounds like it.
At 32 ounces, they got to be. I got Jason that says, shout out to the Boxing Voice. Ask him, besides himself, who is on his Mount Rushmore of the KO artists of all time by the have you ain't have to do Terry Norris. Like, okay, so he wants to say you ain't have to do Terry Norris. By the way, you didn't have to do Terry Norris like that. So who's on your Mount Rushmore of knockout artists? You can't put yourself on there though.
Right. I looked at Triple G, of course. Canelo. I look at Canelo too. Even though he's not a one punch knockout artist, but he gets his job done, and I like the way he does his job. So Canelo is one of those two, Who else? Mike Tyson was one, Yeah.
But do you really think pound for pound you was the hardest ever, Hawk?
No, I never really looked at it like that, To tell the truth, I've never really went into a ring to knock guys out. Believe it or not.
No, that's good you're saying that though, because it kind of goes back to what I was saying. I feel like a lot of fighters, even myself, right, who I'm not a professional fighter, but I've stepped into the ring. Everybody looks for the knockout. Yeah. Everybody looks for the knockout. But for those who are training and who are fighters, I think that's good because a lot of the young guys, they may get those knockouts early.
Right.
It may not always be like that. It may not always be like that.
I remember my trainer telling me, he says, Julian, you don't have to hit hard. All you got to do is throw the punch because your mechanics are just right on line and right on time. It has a lot to do with your timing. It has a lot to do with your using your upper body and the lower body, okay? And turning your hip into the punch. And I became an artist in doing that. I practiced that. And but my trainer always told me, you don't have to crank up to punch hard, Julian. Just throw the punch. And you're going to see it's going to have an effect. And I started doing that. And believe me, every time I throw and hit, it had an effect.
I got Brandon Maurice. Top 3 punchers in boxing today. So I guess you already said Canelo. Who else active do you think is a big puncher today? 2 more.
Okay, today. I would say the Charlo, one of the Charlo brothers.
Okay.
Seems to be very good in punch.
What about Gervonta Davis? They call him the mini Mike Tyson.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he likes Gervonta.
Yeah, I love him.
He like watching. He like Tank.
Tank.
Yo, I'm curious. Are you guys able to watch all fights down there? Like, do you guys have? Okay.
Yeah, we get everything. Yeah.
Cause I know I got a lot of family in Mexico, and I have to do so. I'm like, all right, is it gonna be ESPN Knockout today? Is it gonna be TV Azteca? I'm like, where's it gonna be at?
Right.
Yeah. For Julius, I got Ruin 504 that says, what are the typical guidelines for a boxer diet?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I've studied that quite a bit. So for a fighter, you want to keep high energy and high nutrition, but you also don't want to gain weight. So the best way to do that is low carb, low sugar, high fat. That's what you want. Fat in food, mostly animal products or nuts or things like that, carry the most amount of minerals. So you want to have high fat. You want to have low carbs, low sugar because that stays in your body. That's gonna, if you don't burn that, it's gonna turn into sugar. It's gonna stay on you. So low carbs, low sugar, high fat. You'll have energy and you won't gain weight. Yeah.
Beautiful. For the Hawk, we have James Valdez in San Antonio, Texas. What's the backstory behind the nickname Hawk?
Oh man, you know what? A friend in school. We back home in the Virgin Islands, we have a lot of chicken hawks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And every time the chicken hawks are out flying, the chickens run. They go hiding, And he says, man, you know what? I'm going to call you the hawk because the chickens are always running from you.
They were ducking you, Hawk.
Yeah. So that's where I got my name from Iram Fuertes. I'm a very good friend, man.
Sounds Spanish.
Yes, he is.
Iram,
Yes.
For your son, Brandon Lenz in Houston says, thanks for coming on the show, Julius. You and your dad both have exuberant positive energy. Since you've been in there with Benavidez, what do you think of Benavidez versus Canelo? How does that play out? And do you feel Canelo is avoiding David Benavidez?
Oh, man. I tell you about this every time. First time I met David was in camp with Triple G. I think we was getting ready for what's his name in Europe? I can't remember his name. That was like the second camp. We met David, and Coach Abel was like, "Yo, do some rounds with this kid. He's like 19." All right, cool, man.
The setup.
I said, "Yo, he's 9. He what? How old is he? 19?" He's like, "Yeah, I used to have. He come out here and do camp all the time." I said, "What? With G?" He's like, "Yeah." What? Yo, I said, "Man, this dude, whatever you doing, yeah." That's the only man I see giving Canelo problems at 168.
But can he win?
I think so.
Wow.
Will he win?
I think so. I would put money on David.
What are you guys doing Saturday? When do you fly back?
Pops fly back Saturday.
Oh.
I fly back Sunday morning.
Damn.
So I'm trying to go to the fights, to the Stevenson fights.
Because you guys brought up Benavidez so much, it's a coincidence. He's actually staying at our affiliate house, holding camp.
Okay.
And we'll be there Saturday to watch the fight with him live.
Wow.
Oh, that's
it would
dope.
have been amazing
Hey.
if the Hawk and his son could have been in the living room with us watching that fight.
yeah,
Can you
that's my boy.
imagine?
Hey, that's my boy,
David. Yo, I got David, his father, Malinaji. Then the two of y'all, that would be like a fucking a boxing fan's dream.
That's crazy.
We are good, man. We are good.
Yeah, man. That's our people, man.
Yeah.
I actually when I got the offer to fight Jose, I had did another camp with David in Big Bear when he got ready for the fight on Showtime. I sparred David for 2 camps before the third camp, and I told my dad I need David here. I need David because he's the hardest work I've ever, harder than Triple G. Because that boy could throw hands and it don't matter what position he's in, where his feet is at. You can be on the rope in the middle of the ring. He gonna throw 5, 6, 7.
6 rounds, man, straight.
That dude, man.
Wow.
Animal.
Amazing.
I have Coach Myers that says to Julian, and he is from Connecticut. What's up, champ? You being a 2-time middleweight champ, where do you rate Gennady Golovkin as an all-time middleweight?
Gennady Golovkin, Triple G.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I think he's up there, man. I think he's up there. This kid also is special, you know.
Yeah.
And determination, heart. You know, he's up there with the top.
20
middleweights.
Tied B-Hop for 20 successful title defenses.
Yeah.
So obviously they hold they share the record for that.
Right.
Supposed to be fighting Canelo come September.
That's right.
Obviously, Canelo still has to get through Dimitri Bivol next weekend.
Correct.
But if that fight does take place in September, how do you see Golovkin holding up in that third fight, Hawk?
I feel that Golovkin is a little more
older,
over the hill than our boy
Canelo.
But Hawk, you telling me there wasn't a fight where people thought you were over the hill and you pulled it off?
Yes. When I won the middleweight championship the second time, you know what I'm saying? People thought I was again a kid from France. I don't remember his name, but I believe that and I also felt it too. You know, as fighters, you can feel it too, man.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of fighters.
You know when it's over.
We can tell when we're getting to the place where it's going to get over. It's going to, finish. So that's why I never came back after I decided to retire. You know what I'm saying? And I guess just, the transfer of me coming, into the coaching helped me a whole lot because I was given offers, that,
You would take an offer though if Sugar Ray was involved.
Yeah, I mean not for.
So you want an exhibition with Sugar Ray?
For exhibition, yes. For exhibition,
I remember that part. You
I tried,
but right now you would take an exhibition with Sugar Ray.
Right now,
yeah, because I see all these legends coming. You see Julio Cesar Chavez. He fought what's your man Arce?
Yeah. Arce.
Then Eric Morales is fighting.
Yeah, I saw.
Come on, help me.
I saw that.
Barrera.
I tried.
Miguel Cotto fought or is fighting Marquez. That was supposed to happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But
all exhibitions.
But we tried, and I always wanted to fight Sugar Ray Leonard, even when I was a fighter.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he was supposed to fight me after the Terry Norris fight, but he chose Terry Norris instead of me.
But at the press conference, he said, "I saw."
And I went to New York, and I stopped the press conference, and I said, "Man, none of you guys could be calling yourself champion. You were supposed to fight me." And he said on the microphone, he said, "Julian, I'm gonna tell you right now, you hit too hard."
We went to dinner with him. He said this. He said the same thing. Sugar Ray said,
"Sugar Ray,"
and I said no.
And I said, "Man, wow,"
because he said he would fight the winner.
Yeah, he did. He was supposed to fight the winner
at your guys' press conference.
Yes,
I saw a video the other day.
Yes, and he didn't, and that sort of put a wrench in my wheel, man. You know what I'm saying? And that fight would have, I believe, really, take me to the top, but it didn't happen. And but I with Sugar Ray Leonard, if he had taken that fight, when I decided that I would love to fight him, for exhibition, let's get it on.
Tommy Hearns called him out too.
Wow.
Yeah, but them guys.
We gotta see you in the exhibition, Huck. We gotta see you because we gotta see you in the exhibition because I think a lot of people criticize these exhibitions, but I love it, right? Because I'm young.
Yeah.
So when I got to see Mike fight,
Wow.
Mike shouldn't have been fighting. So to see him and Roy get in there, same thing with Roy. When I was watching,
right.
I called Roy at the end of his prime. So I didn't get to watch you in your prime. But I did get to see you in the corner before. So, who was it that fought? Who was it that fought Charlo?
Yeah, John. Yeah.
John. Yep, John. Yeah. I was at that fight.
Yeah,
so
we was doing good too, man. We were winning that fight.
I think you guys were winning that fight before that came.
You got caught. Yeah. But other than that, man, you know what? Like I always say, boxing. There's something special about the fighters, man. Regardless of what they go through, regardless of what happens, you know what I mean? There's something about boxers that I believe brings out the best of that individual, and I like to say this, to all the fighters out there, man, let's show the world, man, that, boxing is a sport that can really, help somebody and bring them out of, a place of what? Confusion, a place of fear, doubt. I really believe that boxing has done a lot for me, and look at Gerald Mccullen and now his son, this opportunity for him right now.
Life-changing for him,
I mean, it has lifted him up so much. The brother has been in prison, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we had him here the other day. He has an amazing story.
Amazing story, man. But yet, you know what? He says this boxing, man. It's really showing me that there's more to life. You know what I'm saying? Than what I've been going through. Out there in on the streets. And I want to do something about it. And boxing is the thing.
Yeah, no, look, great story.
I got a bunch here.
Go ahead.
Justin in Wisconsin, he says, if you didn't do boxing, what would you be doing?
Oh, boy. Hey, you know what? I love to run, man. I love track and field. Oh, man, I used to run like a deer, and I don't know. I think track and field would have been something that I would have loved to do, been involved with.
This next one is from T. Anderson. He's actually been in the ring and had an exhibition after the age of 42. So
Whoa.
Shout out to T. Anderson. He says, what's your favorite punch? Left hook, right straight, or was it another shot? And what was your favorite combo? Just curious because you had power in both hands.
Right. My left hook, everybody was afraid of the right hand, but the left hook was the sleeper. Yeah. The left hand was the sleeper. But all my punches, yeah, man, was you know, I believe any fighter can develop a good punch. You know, it's just that some fighters, the timing is off. You know, we have a lot of fighters that are out there that very fast, man, quick hands, but there's no power.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You know, why is there no power in that speed, in that, you know? I think it has to do with the timing of the upper body and the lower body. And my trainer told me, he says, if you can marry these two, okay, every punch you throw, okay, is going to have an effect. And if you look at any puncher, look at the way they punch, just check them out and see that they have gotten that thing down to the point where, you know, the split seconds, you know, of being able to throw your right hand and have your, you know, your right feet turn with it at the same time, develops a lot of power, you know, in your punches.
I have New York Bullet. Blessings, champ. Being a legend yourself, who were the legends you looked up to when you were coming up?
Emil Griffith. I know you guys talk about champions from the Virgin Islands.
Mm-hmm.
Emil Griffith was one of them. Way back, he was an old fighter. But he was a 6-time world champion. Yeah. Emil Griffith. You may have never heard of him, right?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, man.
Was a beast.
He was a beast. As a matter of fact,
he's the reason we have 4 ropes. It used to be 3.
Yeah.
But he killed the guy.
There was a guy that I forgot his name, man. Oh, we were just talking about him the other day with the referee, Joe Cortez.
Yeah.
Joe Cortez said, man, that kid, boy, when he hit, wow. I don't know. It's amazing that he was from also St. Thomas. He was from the Virgin Islands.
It's the water.
Yeah.
The water. For you, Julius, we have La Dura back. Cindy says, when are y'all signing my boy Abdul, a.k.a. Gym Time? What's the last name?
Smith.
Abdul's a beast, man. But mentally, he just got to get there. So soon, man. He's almost there.
Yeah, his last fight really proved that, you know, he's willing to step up, you know, and because of that, you know, we are definitely going to do something with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
definitely.
He was sparring with Gerald, and he's been looking good with Gerald too. So.
Sure.
We got King Amin in Newark, New Jersey. Peace, champ. Do you think that punching power is something that can be developed? And what do you think made you such a powerful puncher?
Yes, it can be developed, but some fighters are born with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was one of them that was born with it, you know, to a degree. And also, even though I you know, I was able to punch real hard, heavy-handed, I still had to, you know, work on my timing, work on getting my my mechanics, you know, in line. So, you know, yeah, you can develop it too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Good question from David Maldonado, New York City. What's up, champ? You was part of one of the greatest middleweight eras of boxing. Fighters such as James Toney, yourself, young Roy Jones, Gerald Mccullen, and young B-Hop all fought at 160 pounds at that time. How would today's 160-pound middleweight guys such as Canelo Alvarez, Jamal Charlo, and Demetrius Andrade do in that era?
Wow. It will be interesting, you know, because Demetrius is a tremendous boxer, you know, got some power too. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of these guys that are good boxers and working on their power, you know what I'm saying? So I think it would have been, you know, a tremendous, you know, feat. I think that, boxing and punching, you know, it's just like Ali Frazier, you know. It would definitely be a fight that people would want to buy, you know.
I got Steve in the UK. Hey, champ, thanks for coming on the show. It sounds like you've had a successful life after boxing that many other boxers struggle to achieve once retired. Case in point, Harold Graham. His story after boxing is really sad. What did you do to stay happy without the lure and the lights and high without the lure of the highlights that professional boxing gives fighters. Thank you for your time, Steve, all the way in the UK.
One love, Steve. God bless you. I think it's because of the grace of God. I think it's because of my life that He entered into my life, got into in my life, and turned my life around, man. And I was able to see things differently. My eyes were open. The darkness left me, if I could put it that way. And I enjoy life. I enjoy people. You know what I'm saying? I don't look down at anybody. It don't matter who you are. You could be on the street corner, man. And I believe that God looks at that man in the street corner just as the same way He looks at me. So I tend to I believe honor people. Irregardless of where you are in life, and God can pick you up because He did that for me.
Yeah, and I think he's an island boy at heart, man. Pops, he gets some good food and he go to the beach. He's happy. He good.
Nice.
He good.
I wanted to get your breakdown on Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. If that fight happens, do you believe it happens? And then who are you picking? Are you picking the island boy in Errol Spence, being from Jamaica?
His dad, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
His
I didn't know that.
His dad, yeah.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, okay. Nah, I love Crawford, man.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Between these two fighters, they have something that is different from a lot of the other fighters, too. They have timing. Their timing is amazing. But I think Crawford timing is a little more better than Errol Spence. And, he's unpredictable. A lot of people look at Crawford and they say, man, I'm going to walk over this kid. He's nothing.
He's skinny. He's
he don't have nothing. But he's unpredictable. And I think that's what has been really affecting a lot of other fighters. When they're like, I'm going to knock him out, man. I'm going to do this. But when they go out there, the kid could punch. You know what I'm saying? The kid got good timing, good leg work. He's a southpaw as well as orthodox, and he's all that. It's just amazing. And I'm a Crawford, fan right now.
Do you think he's biting off more than he can chew? His objective is to fight Errol Spence, undispute in one fight, move up and fight Jermell Charlo, who's right now fighting May 14th for the undisputed versus Brian Castaño. So in his mind, if Jermell wins, he wants to beat Earl, and I quote, beat your cheerleader, Jermell Charlo.
Wow. Well, you know what? Sometimes fighters look at other fighters and they see things that you may not see. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There are fighters that I fought that I looked at and I saw something in that fighter, and I know I'm going to get that. I could beat that. I could get that. And some of the people around you said, man, I don't think you should fight that fight, man. I don't think you should fight that fight because I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do go out there and you fight and you see, I told you. You know what I'm saying? I told you. But I believe that's the case right now with Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He's seen something that a lot of other people are not seeing. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that he's going to really raise some eyebrows,
And what's your thoughts on next week's big fight? Canelo Alvarez obviously is back. He's moving up to 175 pounds, challenging yet again another champion in Dimitri Bivol. Can he do it, or is he biting off too much and more than he can chew?
No, I think he can do it. This kid is amazing, man. Wow. I remember way back, Julius John almost got the opportunity to fight,
Yeah. I think it was like for like a minor WBC title.
Yeah, minor WBC title. We had the opportunity to fight this guy, man.
Who, Canelo?
Yeah.
So what, you turned it down?
No, it just didn't happen.
They turned it down.
Yeah, they did. They turned it down. It didn't happen. And I really believe that it would have been a tremendous fight. But right now, I tell you what, this kid has grown so much.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay? I thought that it was a certain time that, you stop going from one level to the next level to the next level. I mean, this kid just keep piling up these levels, And it's just amazing. His timing, You know, his coach has been doing a good job with him for sure, but his timing is immense. It's amazing, you know, and a lot of people don't realize that timing has a lot to do with boxing. Believe it or not, you could have good timing, no speed. You know what I'm saying? No speed. You're not as quick as this, but your timing can actually beat the speed. Okay, your timing can beat the speed, and I just want to leave that with the audience and think about it.
I got two more from the people, but I gotta ask myself. You spoke so highly of Crawford and Canelo. Who's your pound for pound? Who's over who? Who's number one?
Number one. Who's number one? As far as Canelo. Canelo. I mean, as far as power, as far as timing, and if you really look at the way they train, you can see they develop their skills, their timing skills. You know, is something that they have been working on for years, and I think Canelo is the man right now.
Brandon Lenz in Houston says, for fighters who get labeled pillow-fisted, are there any specific exercises you can do to build punching power?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I remember, in the Virgin Islands, whenever I, had the opportunity and I'm close to a tree. I'm not saying that this is,
the right thing to do.
Right thing for anybody to do. When I'm close to a tree.
I remember him telling us this too.
Okay, I try to knock the leaves off of the tree if it's low enough, and I try to see how fast I can punch to try to take that leaves, knock it off, and just use my and I've been doing that for years, and believe me, I think it has a lot to do with timing, with speed.
You prefer timing over the power. You've been using that timing where...
Yes, it's my coach, Willie William George, said to me, he says, if you can hit somebody in the right place at the right time, okay, timing has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you are off, if you're off and you hit the person at the same place, same time, it wouldn't have the effect. Because you're off. Something is off in your mechanics.
In
your mechanics. And because that is off, your power is going to be off. I don't know if you understand that, but if it's on, believe me, if you look at Spence, if you look at these kids, these guys who could hit Canelo, if you look at these guys that punch, okay, you notice that the timing is always there. It's right on point. They hit the mark at the right time. They caught them in the right place at the right time. Anybody that is knocked out get hit at the right time, the right place at the right time because of timing.
Last one, Hawk. Long interview. We do apologize. Thank you guys, the both of you, for your time. Dual Ingram in Compton says, what do you think of boxers that make excuses after fights? Deontay Wilder, Teofimo Lopez, Dillian White come to mind.
Right.
To me, they're never going to be the same.
Yeah, I believe so too, man. I don't think you should make excuses. If you lose, you lose. You know what I'm saying? If something happens, okay, pride, would want us to, hey, man, I got thumb in my eye. When I fought against Mccullen, I got thumb in my eye. And I believe that was the thing that affected me the most. So I want to get that out, you know what I'm saying? But I accepted my loss. I had to accept it before I even tried to, make any kind of excuse that people would say is an excuse, but it is something that I experienced, something that that happened to me. So, I think, excuses really don't, show the type of person that you really are. If you out there winning, and then the next thing you know, you lost, but you realize that you can't take your loss. You lose a lot of, notoriety, a lot of
credibility.
Yeah, credibility. You lose a lot of, because people are like, man, he can't. Come on, what's up, man? Take your loss, man. You lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you do that, I think people would respect you even more, man. Good fighter, man. You know. And I'm gonna come back though. You know what I'm saying? And people respect that even more. I think guys should look at that and realize that, you know, they should take their losses, man, and you know, step up.
I don't want to rehash old topics, but I'm sure you knew Mark Breland.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts when Wilder alleged that Breland spiked his water and was part of the reason that he lost to Tyson Fury in the second fight?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I know Mark, you know, not as a close friend, but I know him, and you know, I don't think he would have done that. You know what I'm saying? I felt that it was you know, something that happened because of your style, the way you box. You know, I just felt that you know, it was a really sad thing, you know, to see something like that happen. I've heard a lot of people saying that fighters are the most selfish people in the world, but I would say that that's not true. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it has a lot to do with your you know, your personality, the type of person that you are. You know what I mean? I've always been honest to my coaches, because I realize that they, you know, they're risking their lives for me too. You know what I'm saying? They're out there trying to keep me alive. You know what I'm saying? As a coach, I want to do my best, you know, to protect my fighter. And I realize that now as a coach. Before, you know, sometimes you look at your coach, and sometimes if he make a mistake, you know, you wanna crucify him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that is the right thing to do. And irregardless of what happened between what's his name?
Fury and Wilder.
And Wilder, you know, I don't think that Mark Breland, you know, spiked his water or all that stuff. You know, I think that was just excuses.
All right. I know I said that was my last. Have you watched the Fundora fight with Erickson Lubin?
Lubin.
Did he watch it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, remember Fundora, the tall kid we made in Big
Oh,
Ben?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You watched it?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I watched it.
What do you say to those, because you've been in the sport so many years? There are people out here that are saying that Sebastian Fundora is a height bully. Does that exist in boxing?
Yeah, it can exist.
Oh, wow, okay.
It can exist.
Explain, please.
You know, the advantage, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The height, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, this kid can punch. You know, he can hit too. He has the height. And what happens if I'm going to fight a guy that is 6 inches, you know, shorter than me? I'm going to really take advantage of it. I'm gonna hit him in every place that I can. I'm gonna use the jab. In no way he's gonna be able to hit me. You know what I'm saying? You have the advantage. And tall fighters, if you look at Fury, you know, he has an advantage over a lot of the fighters too. And being as good as they are too, you know what I'm saying? What makes it difficult is that they are good boxers as well. You can have a tall fighter that really can't box, really don't know how to use his tools, can't use his height. You know what I'm saying? But you have these guys that are very excellent boxers. They can use their height. Fury is not all that good of a puncher, but he can use his height.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Pandora, what's his name?
Yeah, Fundora.
Fundora can punch, and he got the height. So he's a lot more dangerous than Tyson.
We've interviewed countless fighters over the last 11 years that say height doesn't mean anything. When I see a weigh-in in the face-off and I'm like, oh my God, he's so much taller than him.
Oh.
For instance, Barrios Tank.
Yeah.
Yes, it was not as easy as it was normally for Tank, but everyone still had Tank as the favorite. No one really gave that height advantage of Barrios. They didn't. That height advantage didn't make him the favorite.
And I think that kind of goes to what you were saying, Hawk, because obviously Fury can box.
Right.
Lately he hasn't chose to as much. But you know he can box.
Well, he boxed in that Dillian White fight.
He did.
He was on that jab. He was. That's how he set him up with the uppercut because he kept flicking that jab. So when he rushed in, timing.
It was a perfectly timed uppercut.
Timing.
Timing.
Yeah, man. But the height has a lot to do with it, man. That fight with Tank.
And Barrios.
I don't believe that Barrios used his height.
He doesn't fight that way.
No.
And Fandora doesn't either. Fandora doesn't at all.
Fandora loves being on the
He fights on the inside.
I feel like he'd rather be on the inside.
Yes.
Yeah, when we met him in Big Red, it's the same thing his dad said. He's like, he fights like a Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him not to.
Right.
And he fights like a Mexican. He just loves it.
Bro, his dad has like a ring in his backyard, right?
Yeah. That's what he said. When we down the hill, we train in my yard.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it's amazing. But
Well, he said because of the pandemic is what got him.
Yeah, but they're using it full time now. That's it.
No,
That's
I
the
mean,
spot now.
You have it. Why not use it, right?
Right.
You have it now.
Well, guys, we're not going to keep any more of your time. If you have any social media, if you want to give out the name of the gym, any organizations you guys are part of, your business, you know, if you do catering both here in the States or only over there, let everybody know where to find you and how to follow any of your projects.
Yeah, man, if you want to learn to punch, if you want to learn to knock guys out, come to the Virgin Islands, man. I believe I can fly, boxing program. Is kicking. We got Gerald McClellan working with us now. We got our homie, Dion Pewitt. We've got Abdul Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've got some amateurs down there that are actually amazing.
Yeah. Them kids coming up fast.
So again, if anybody wants to come to the Virgin Islands, come on, give us a call.
Ness, you been to the Virgin Islands?
I have not, man. Dominican Republic, everywhere around there.
Yeah.
I even went to Jamaica and the Bahamas, but not the Virgin Islands yet.
Might have to make a trip out there.
Let us know, man.
I wanted to go to St. Martin. You don't even need a passport for that. When I didn't have a passport, it was many years ago. But I was like, oh, let me go to St. Martin. That's actually where, I don't know if you know, Delorme was born there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's Dominican parents, born in San Martin, raised in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, me and my dad both Facebook, Instagram. I'm at Julius the Chef 1. My dad is Julian _the Hawk _Jackson. And yeah, hit us up, man. We love the sport, man. We love the sport.
I'm stealing some more time from you. Now that you got the same detached retina as your father and Earl, we all seen him make a miraculous comeback where people didn't think he can do it. He took no tune-up. He went in there in a unification off of that surgery. Yeah. How do you think you're going to make out? Do you think this will hinder your career or you expect to be back?
Yeah, I'm probably done, man. I'm similarly to my dad. I really have a heart for my people, helping people. I run a cafe and bakery at home for a nonprofit. I work with at-risk kids. That's a big part of my life. And the reason I managed is because of Dion. He after the Olympics, similar to my dad, he's like, I want to go pro. I don't know what to do. And I was like, I got you. And when I got this, I've been trying to fight for like 3 years. And the hurricanes, we had 2 hurricanes and the pandemic. I was getting lined up to fight. Actually, who's David's fighting next?
David Lemieux.
I was going to fight Lemieux.
Damn.
They called for an offer and then Lemieux said, nah. So in between this time, and I'm a businessman at heart. My mom calls me Obama. I'm like the Obama at home, she says. So when I got this retina, she was like, yeah, I saw what your father went through. You're done.
Mom made the call.
Yeah, she was like, yeah. And my wife, she's like, nah, I already didn't like you fighting. So after that,
and we hear, Gerald told us that you're super successful in the Bahamas with your catering company, and you know you
I've been on the
obviously
Food
do.
Network cooking channel. I wrote a cookbook.
You say you're like the David Ramsey of the Bahamas.
I cook for
Gordon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking David is the finance guy. I used him. Let me tell you, bro. For real.
So I cook for people for Love and Hip Hop. I do.
Oh, wow.
I've done a lot, and so I don't have to fight, you know. So,
but you still love it.
I love the sport, man. So I'm good with helping people and managing and making sure fighters are treated well. So I'm good with that.
Well, no, that's great.
Well, all right, we're gonna take this quick intermission, take a couple of pictures with the Hawk and Julius Jackson as well. We'll be right back after a couple of messages. 12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people. Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chad, ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vega, Palm Beach, Florida. Tree, the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
From Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVB, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C, Y, E.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr. DBC, baby. LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbad 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
Expected it to turn. All right, out like we're back. We're back. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. With us live. Shout out to Hawk, Julian Jackson, and Julius for joining us today live on the show. We're gonna go ahead and go back to these phone lines. I know that we have some callers looking like in the 253. Who are ya? 253 Seattle, Washington. We're going to line 6. Reed, what up? You haven't called in so long, but look, I still got your intro.
It don't
matter who it is. If I get anybody hurt, they getting out of there. Yeah, they not getting out that round or that fight. Period.
Because I know for a fact that Boots could beat Crawford. I know for a fact that Boots could beat Spence. I know for a fact that Boots could beat Ugas, Pacquiao.
In your opinion, who is the best fighter at 147?
Me.
Everything Roy did, Boots do it better. Everything Mayweather did, he do it better.
SDS Promotions.
Lines.
What up?
Hey, what's going on, Ness? You excited for the Shakur Stevenson fight this weekend?
You know it.
Yeah, me too. Hey, but you know, my man Boots is coming up here in a couple of weeks, man.
Yep,
You gotta be
LA.
excited about that, right?
LA.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're about to be sending that pay-per-view money into you. We still gotta support Boots, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but thanks for taking my call. You guys have a good show.
All right.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate the call. Definitely.
Who is on the good old-fashioned Discord?
Ladies and gentlemen, the fashion Discord is NO.
Don't ever do that shit again, Travis.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why you hate on his radio voice?
to you, a young fella,
I'm gonna get
and
you.
he comes from the
Magnolia.
Whoa. What good? What good?
Oh no.
Here we go.
There we are.
What's happening? What's happening, Ness?
What up?
I see the name of the show. I just popped in. You know, I be busy.
Oh, you missed it, man. We just had the legend in the building, the Hawk, man.
Julian
The Hawk?
Jackson.
The Hawk, man.
Oh, you had the Hawk in the wait. You had the Hawk or the Hawk Jr.
Both.
Both of them.
Well, we
yeah,
well,
well, yeah.
well we had
Yeah,
Julian.
the Hawk-
We had
Yeah,
Julian,
we had Julian and Julius.
So the chef and the
So
Hawk.
not really the junior.
All right, so you had the Hawk and the baby Hawk in the building today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was happening, bro. So what's up with the younger one? Like he still fighting or what? What he doing?
Yeah. They working on putting together a facility. They got like basically a nonprofit gym that they're trying to,
Where they from?
Yeah.
Where they from? Or
Yep. You know they just had camp for Gerald Mccullen Jr. over there.
Oh yeah, man. How
Mccullen,
I never
bro.
seen him fight.
He's training him.
Good? With the amateur?
He want to know now. He got a pro fight out here tonight.
He fight tonight. He fighting some Morrison, I think. Oh no, that's Rockman. That's Rockman. I forget who he fighting, but yeah, he fighting tonight.
He got power like Pops, or he more of a boxer. You know, Pops was a boxer puncher, so he more like what's his style?
Well, this so far he got power. I mean, he 1-0 only, but he got that 1 KO. But he got a real interesting story, bro. He got caught up in the streets. Did a bit, did some time in jail. He's like 32 now, just turned pro. So.
Right. Yeah, that was up, bro. That was up. So what's up with the Spence Crawford fight? I see the headlines on. You got on.
Yeah, Bob was just basically saying that he doesn't think Crawford is in the right mindset to face a Spence, that you got to be in the right mindset to face and beat a Spence, and he doesn't think Crawford could make, what do he say, capable or logical? What do he say? Something, he doesn't think Crawford could make the right decisions right now.
I think what Bob talking about, cause Crawford, he seemed real emotional right now, and Bob probably looking at how the fight gonna go, and he like the if you know Crawford, you know he don't like to take
Cut it. Looks like Big Fish Davidian up next. Big Fish, is that Davidian?
No, it's the Big Fish,
Vega?
the Dream Vega.
Let the little fish go so that we can catch the big fish later.
I'm the big dog at the welterweight division.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
At the end of the day, I'm a way better fighter than Terence Crawford.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Me and Terence Crawford on this side of the street.
We cleaning our side of the street, then we coming after Crawford.
60-40 or 70-30, whatever we give.
Say something else. Say something else.
Big Fish Vega.
Big Fish Mafia. It ain't a movement, it's a lifestyle.
SDS Promotions.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Man, sometimes I can't get the Discord shit right. Like my audio just don't be fucking coming through. But
you sound good. You sound
man,
good.
Good. Man, but seeing you on the Mets, I think yesterday, a couple of days ago, Ness, man, looked like you was really trying to punch through that motherfucker, man.
Bro, that was the coach making me do that. He said harder. I'm like, bro, you about to make my heart explode.
I'm gonna pause your time for 1 second. That coach, is that same coach, Coach Ruslan, the manager. Did you see where he like stood up on a stool with one hand? Like he literally lifted himself up above, like feet in
on a
air.
handstand. No wonder when I was stretching. No wonder when I was stretching, he was like, "Yo, you almost there. Just do a handstand." I'm like, "What?"
I'm gonna send it to you, and that would be nice to screen share. But back to your call. My bad, bro.
No, all good, man. Shout out Bama Bowl, man. I want to see Danny on the Mets too, because we had those talks about maybe him against Supermax, and we're always talking about what Supermax bring. I want to see what Danny brings. Even though I heard he fought in Border Wars once, right?
Yeah. He fought actually Supermax's brother, but we want to slim Danny down before we put him on the Mets.
All right, heard that. I want to talk about yesterday's topic. Like I said, my audio wasn't cutting in. The night show. When it comes to the picks, I got my boy Ammo, my dog Danny Rolone, who worked Lubin's corner as the cut man. Seen him flying out there to work with Ammo. So definitely shout out to him and Ammo. Main event. I'm rooting for Serrano. But honestly, I think Katie, being the 135-pounder, her real good pedigree, I think she's probably going to take it, man, which hurts to say. And, of course, I'm rolling with Shakur. I don't really see a stoppage. I see just, taking a few rounds to feel him out, disarm him, and get it.
All right.
That's my call.
We have a cash app from Hawk in Maryland that says, I'm hearing Deontay Wilder is coming back. All right. I don't think that's happening. Justin in Milwaukee says, best interview ever. Shit made me cry. Trophy emoji. Hands praying emoji. Looks like we're going to CYP.
CYP, what up?
Yo.
Yo.
I want to give a shout out to Julian Top Ramen Head Jackson. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I get that age, I'm about to give me I call it a means you pull it off and put it on, but mine gonna have a part in it and it's gonna be mad curly because I'm Mitch, so I'm gonna give me one too. Secondly, I want to tell y'all right now, I do believe that Shakur Stevenson is the best pound-for-pound boxer. I believe next year people will say that. They don't see it yet, but I'm telling you, I think he's the best pound-for-pound boxer. He's the closest thing to perfect that we have seen. Boots is up next, but for a guy who's going to move up from 126, 130, 135, he's going to keep going. Mark my words, Shakur Stevenson is going to be the pound-for-pound best boxer on everybody's list. He's just on mine right now. And for somebody who has said that if Bud wins to be the first two-time undisputed, no, that's not true. Sugar Ray Robinson, Holyfield, and Clarissa, all three of them are two-time undisputed. You know me, I always got to drop them facts, though. TBV look good, so anybody ever want to challenge us on our facts, they going to look stupid on their back. CY3 out. Go on.
Just want to shout out Alexis Alvarez, Caroline Mason, and Carolyn Mason and Antonio Galindo Jr. Your hats will be sent out shortly.
Today.
Possibly.
Definitely.
Possibly.
Definitely.
Maybe.
Who we got up next?
Probably.
Ness.
For
is
sure.
that the other Hulk?
That is Info Joe in California.
Because there ain't no show without Info Joe.
Are you ready for our next bout? Let me hear you. Shout out to the boxing god. It's showtime.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Fight starts now. Give the fans a show and let your hands go.
SDS Promotions.
Puff Pastries on IG. Satisfy that cannabis infused sweet tooth.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, you hear me?
What up?
What up, Ness? What up, Bo from Bama? What up, Ringwalk?
What's goody?
What's good?
What up?
Oh, man, can't call it, man. It's Friday, man. I'm excited about this weekend. First things first, man, shout out to the boxing gods. Y'all are doing an awesome job. Great interview this morning. Great interview all this week. Everybody that you had on, all the guests, man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all doing a great job. Pound for pound work. Hit them thumbs up. I didn't get a chance to get my picks in yesterday. Put me down for Amanda Serrano, man. I have never been excited for women's boxing, and I think this is going to be a good 50-50 fight. Shout out to women's boxing. I'm putting me down for Amanda Serrano. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Y'all got one. Let's hope she wins. Put me down for Shakur. I agree with CYP, man. I can see that kid, man, being pound for pound one day, man. He's the goods. I'm looking at, I do see either a 9-3 fight or 8-4 fight, man. Shout out to the boxing guys. That's all I got. Everybody have a blessed, no stress day. Peace, gentlemen.
And for Joe, appreciate it.
every day.
We got Hawk from
Maryland. What up?
What time is it? What time is it? What time?
Hawk in Maryland.
Tommy, I can knock you out now.
Holy shit. Holy TheBoxingVoice.com.
Great show. Yes. Dan and Brandon. I'm out.
SDS Promotions.
Hello?
Hello.
All right. What's up, DBV? What's up, Danny? Bo and Yo Ness?
What up?
What's goody?
It's your birthday.
All right.
It's your birthday.
My pick's gonna still be the same. I got Amanda Serrano just outboxing Katie. I just think she's gonna outbox her. Get on it.
Hawk, you got to get off that Bluetooth, man. You got to get off that Bluetooth. We cannot hear you.
the shit tooth.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good.
No, the phone rang. That was what happened. Somebody called in. Yeah, like I said, I'm going with Amanda Serrano. She's gonna outbox her, and Shakur gonna kill dude. It's gonna be like 6 rounds. By the 3rd round, we're gonna know that the dude is way out of his league. Like I say, many times I said before, Shakur Stevenson is the best fighter in boxing today. Anytime you got a fighter that can't be hit, he's the best. And just gonna find out. So, that's my call. Hey, great interview with the Hawk, man. Julian Jackson, bro. I loved it when he fought Terrible Terry Norris. He tried to take his whole head off, but yeah, great interview, Ness. I'm out.
All right. Who's next?
JP on Discord.
JP Long Beach. What up?
Long Beach in the house. Yeah.
Unmute.
JP, what up?
Unmute.
You got to
JP.
unmute.
Take some time,
Okay,
fellas. Take some time.
I'm on the shit tooth. I'm good.
You good.
All right. Danny, what's up, swag god? Danny the swag god up there to me, man.
He got the drug rug on today.
I can't see him. I like seeing my nigga. Bama Bo, beloved, how are you, sir?
What's good, OG?
Oh, man, love seeing you up there. Y'all killing it. The trio is back together. I used to hate the interviews, man. Now I love them. Y'all been killing them interviews. So, great interviews all week long. Shakur, looking for the come out party. I have not been on board. I'm probably the only one that is not on the bandwagon. I can't wait to get on it. But I just haven't seen nothing to make me say, this guy is the next coming. He's the generational talent. I haven't seen it. He looks good, but not quite generational like everybody else is saying. But I can't wait to see it. This should be his Mayweather Gotti fight, his Mayweather Corrales fight, right? That's what we're predicted. So here's the coming out party. now that that's finished with, man, I want to really quickly turn this into the real estate voice real quick. Cause I'm coming out there on the 6th to pick me a house, man. But I told my realtor, don't send me shit unless it got a pool.
Yeah.
Everything he's sending me in North Vegas. And I look at the fucking school district, Clark County, all of them got a 1.
Nah, you gotta ask Danny. I don't know about North Vegas. It's pockets too.
For one, Las Vegas is, like bottom. Where Nevada as a state is like bottom 10%, 15% in the country. For education. But as far as North Vegas is concerned, yeah, I would stay away from that. Not the worst, but
really?
Yeah, it just there's certain parts of it, but yeah, not my thing for sure.
Look, for $440, that's about $3,000 a month. I can get to Henderson for under $3,000 a month with a pool.
Nah,
you
can't.
Like I'm not coming to that motherfucker unless I can get a pool.
You can't.
North Vegas.
If you find something in Henderson for under $350 or under $400, you the god. You the god of real estate.
But not with a pool though.
Not with a pool. Not with a pool.
Yeah. Oh fuck. All right.
But Danny got a pool, man. He'll let you in, man.
I ain't got a pool.
He got a jacuzzi.
I don't
Danny
want that
got
HOA shit. I don't want that HOA.
If you don't want,
you just made your search even harder.
Don't even come. If you don't want HOAs in Vegas, might as well.
But you gotta consider the HOAs will give you the pool that you're looking for. We going out to James Payne.
James Payne is my name, partner. How about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
Can y'all hear me?
Word.
Yo, it's me checking in from the great state of Tennessee. It's your boy James, P-A-Y-N-E, Mr. Lethal himself. And like I know, the best part of waking up, that good old slogan from the 80s, modified and originalized for this TBV shit, man. TBV in my cup. And shout out to the TBV alumni made that slogan. Word famous. My dude said it's a coming out party for Shakur, man. I'm looking forward to see it. Everybody in the TBV community going on the Shakur bandwagon. I want to be the heel today, but I just can't do it for this fight. I don't think Valdez got enough in the clip to outlast Shakur with all of their youthful exuberance and shit. So I'm going to go with Shakur. As far as the Serrano and Taylor, I find it hard for Serrano unless she gets the knockout to get a decision against Katie. So put me down for Katie, and I don't mind eating a crow sandwich if I'm wrong on that. And last but not least, because I don't know all the rest of the fights going on tomorrow in Oak Grove, Kentucky, we got Austin the Dream Dulé taking center stage and TriStar Boxing Ring. So if anybody's in Tennessee or Kentucky or the middle of the country and y'all want to see some good fights at a state-of-the-art facility, do some slot machine gambling and see some boxing action, come on out and support TriStar Boxing and Austin Dulé. That was James Payne checking out.
All right. We got Blog Talk, and it's looking like we have Jose in North Carolina.
Hello.
Hold up, Jose.
Hello. Hey, how you doing, guys? Buenos días. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Hola.
Hey, my pickup's Oscar Valdez, knockout, 9 rounds. I'm Mexican, so I gotta go with Mexico, I'm not a traitor. I gotta stay with my Mexican people, win or lose. And Armando Serrano, knockout, 9 rounds. Thank you, y'all.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call.
What was his name? So I can put this
Jose from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. All righty then. Who's next?
Who's next?
Who next? Who next?
Who's that over there keying on the Discord? Top of the list.
Davidian.
Davidian in Buffalo Falls.
Urgent diarrhea. You never know when IBSD will show up.
Hello.
I'm healthy, strong, and about to knock Errol Spence out in Jesus' name. I'm bringing the whole church.
SDS promotion.
You win some, you lose some.
Yo, it's the best intro. Y'all know it.
Live like another day.
I got the whole Christian congregation behind me.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
In Jesus' name.
And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing ring.
Davidian, what up? What up? What up?
What's good, Danny? What's good, Ness?
What
and
up?
What's good, Bama Bo? Bama Bo, it's good to see you on the show.
It's good to hear your voice. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, put me down for Amanda Serrano. I got her. Knockout later rounds, 8 or 9 maybe. Put me down for Shakur, and I don't know who else is fighting, but those 2 fights. But great interview with Julian. I love Julian Jackson, Action Jackson. Yeah, great show. Thank y'all. God bless.
All right.
Appreciate it, bro. Who we got next, Ness?
It's really
TBV
up to Travis to tell us.
Is it up to me? Alrighty, it's TBV People's Champ. Come to the stage.
He was basically just a punching bag.
Hello, ladies.
Anybody that know me know I've been a player, whether it was in Alabama, Ohio, or anywhere around the globe.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've been smashing Telly Swifts, man. I didn't have to become a millionaire to get that caliber of woman. One of the people's choices, one of the fan favorites, a guy that can galvanize this crowd such as myself.
He's too ugly to be the world champ. The world champ should be pretty like me.
The AJ of trucking. Yep, Brandon in Cincinnati.
SDS promotion.
Yo, TBV, top of it, how my audio?
You good, Sam?
Super clear.
Yeah, what's going on, Nez, Danny, my brother Bo?
Yes, sir.
Hope y'all having a good Friday, brothers. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the topic because it seems like everybody veered off topic. Bob Arum, I don't have a problem with nothing Bob Arum said. He entitled to his opinion. I disagree with him. Going into this fight, you're going to have a lot of detractors from both sides. You're going to have a lot of supporters from both sides. So I'm just, it comes with the territory of a fight of this magnitude. We're going to have people saying all kind of shit. You got people saying Bud on steroids because he had a snack T-shirt on. So I'm just waiting for this motherfucker to get popping. And as far as the interview, man, yeah, I love that interview you have with Julian Jackson. We might need to make that a segment, man. Get some of the unheralded legends in the building, like a Julian Jackson, a Mike McCallum, Simon Brown, Terry Norris.
We're working on Larry Holmes right now.
Larry Holmes, but Larry Holmes get his flowers. That because I look at most of the people that call in the show like a hardcore casuals. Y'all ain't super duper hardcores, but y'all know more than most. So a lot of people don't know who Lloyd Hunnigan is and Simon Brown and Mike McCallum. So we need to get them brothers they flowers. Randall Bailey, motherfuckers who was might not always get the recognition of a Roy and a Oscar. So yeah, man, I appreciate the Julian Jackson interview, man. That motherfucker was cold. Him and Gerald Mccullen had 2 legendary fights. That's my call.
Cell Dog said he got a super chat. I didn't see it. Maybe was it a Cash App Cell Dogs or what? But I don't see it on the YouTube.
I got Abraham Lopez with a Cash App that says, "Out me." I guess he meant to put me down for woman beater Shakur. You're damn.
Come on, bro.
By UNA. What is that? UNA unanimous?
UNA, yeah, maybe unanimous. I don't know.
Yeah, probably that.
We got Sean Wilson that says counterpunch for NO. NO, where you at? Where you at?
Not here.
No way.
In the meantime, though, just want to remind everybody to go smash that subscribe button as we are
they need
working.
to actually go smash the subscribe, click on videos, and check out all the interviews that you
90 seconds.
You spoke with silver medalist Keyshawn Davis. You got an interview with Shakur Stevenson. There's interviews with, the fight in New York City, Amanda Serrano, and just everybody. Eddie Hearn. We got correspondents in New York and Danny on the ground here in Vegas. So definitely head on over to the YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. Click on the videos portion and check out all the latest and greatest interviews that the team is doing.
Today is weigh-in day, both in New York and here in Las Vegas. So we will get coverage both, from the west to the east. And, you guys don't want to miss none of that. So make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Make sure to check out our footage because we are bringing you guys lots of boxing content. And we will be going live tonight, 6 p.m. for a off boxing show. We will
Casino night.
We will be having casino night. Just something to kind of give back to the fellas, give back to the TBV community. And tomorrow, Ness and Bo will be doing the
live fight chats all day. We're going to go ahead and call the whole top rank card because, I pretty much want to see everybody on there. And then we'll be flipping to and from Dazn because there's some people we want to see on there. So, yeah.
I won't be a part of that as I will be in the building.
Hater.
But,
hater.
I'll make sure to bring you guys. Hello.
We got Abraham Lopez with another one who says, Yasi, Oscar, yank on Shakura. So he really don't like Shakur. You seen Oscar yank on Shakura's belt?
After Shakur touched his first, yeah, I did see that. I was in the room for that.
Yo, when you going to ask the question to Shakur and say, yo, his manager is saying that they edit this out. Are you going to ask him?
Yeah, we're going to talk today, champ.
All right, put some pressure on them, man. You do your job, man. You know what I mean? Make sure they know when you come, the smoke follows or trails. Because when you get there, you lit it on fire. Now you gone. It's just smoke and ashes and shit. Is we done? Uh-oh. I see somebody over there. And that is in the 929. That is a 925. That's a brand new number. Who this?
Call me now.
He said, call
Bay
me
Area.
now.
Bay Area.
Yo. Who this?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all can hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah. Represent the Bay Area, you know what it is.
What's your name, champ?
I got Shakur. I'm Al from the Bay.
Al from the Bay.
Yep, I got Shakur. I think it's gonna go to unanimous decision. I don't think he's gonna get the knockout. Because I don't think he's gonna want to feel all that power that he's gonna receive. So I think he's gonna go to decision, but he's gonna get the unanimous decision though. And I think these gonna be some good fights. Serrano, she's gonna step up. I don't think she's gonna have enough power to put Katie Terra down, but she's gonna definitely whoop her and make sure her face is looking different. She might have a little black eye, but Serrano's gonna win that, and that's just my picks right there.
All right,
well, all right,
Al
champ.
from the Bay. We
Thank you for calling in, new caller. We appreciate you. My name is Nestor Gibbs on Instagram, but it's not. It's actually Nestor Gibbs on TikTok, on Instagram. Find me at NestGTO. And in the studio, find me next to the dispensary open sign because after this, I'm going to smoke, take a tote. You already know. Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. TikTok at Nestor Gibbs. Follow The Boxing Voice at
The Boxing Voice on all platforms.
It's so hard to do these things when
just do it on the shirt and it'll be right for the camera.
Follow The Boxing Voice on Instagram.
I'm your co-host, Ringwalk Danny. Make sure to follow me at Ringwalk Danny on all platforms and make sure to be on the lookout for some fire content on the way.
And C-Dub in the Alabama.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yo, what's happening, man? I thought y'all forgot about me. TBV.
What up?
Yep, that's what we needed. That's what we need. Bama Bowl, ring walk. Shit, and that's what it is. TBV, smash the like button. It's free. Man, that was I don't know, man, them interviews, man. That's what got me on. That's what got me on TBV. There was another Stella, another one, man, when I first became a hardcore in 2017. I used to Google, YouTube, the hardest hitters in history, and his names always come up.
Mm-hmm.
And G-Man. So it was great to hear that interview, man. I got Amanda because I know she could get outboxed, but I think she gonna stop Katie. I mean, I always see her taking some to give some. And like Ness say all the time, Kate ain't even looking good. And this against people with that don't got power. So I'm thinking she's going to get a stop. She may win, but let's see if I'm going to get the stoppage. We got Shakira by landslide. I can't wait to go to the bar and be. I'm in like a Hispanic community too. I can't wait to go to the bar. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to. I got the same smile Shakira got. The same smile. I can't wait. But yeah, man, shout out TBV. Let's get it.
All right, we got some super chats we got to get to. Looking like the first one is coming from. Thank you, Trav. Wow, deep. Whoa. Go back. Whoa. All right, you got to the both Mike Henrys, then you went to LA to God, right? He says the Boricuas all over the world.
Yep.
All right, Tony Salgado, I need a Canelo shirt, Ness. Venmo Zell, we did that. Mike Henry, check your IG, DM, food is fire. I did that. Jay Rhodes, you know my body, we did that. Cell Dog, you did that. Jared Lloyd?
I didn't do that.
I don't know if we got the Cell Dog either. That's the one.
I could have sworn you did. You said, all right, but good morning, guys. Just found your show about a month ago. Can't stop watching it. Keep doing what you're doing. P.S. Get them likes up. Shout out to you, Cell Dog.
So that's the one he been raving about it in the chat. My bad, bro.
Shout out, Cell Dog. Appreciate you. We got Jared Lloyd with the fat $10 super chat. He says, you heard Bob. He said the pedestrian beater, a.k.a. Bumlord Crawford, ain't got the mental to beat Spence. Mr. Hot Garbage burning in the riverfront is getting knocked out by Spence. Shout out to Madison, our show booker, who actually got the Hawk for us with the super chat. And he said, thank you for coming on the show, Julian and Julius. Chuck Supremacy says, Johnny Rice using them egg-shaped form gloves. Laugh out loud. Johnny Rice, big as hell. Was he in the gym yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before. Cindy says, love to see y'all on my favorite boxing show. And she was talking about the Jacksons. And I ain't talking about the 5. Marky Dan says, big up from what is that? Croatia? No, not Croatia. I said that wrong. It's St. Croix. All right.
How's it spelled?
Champ. Croix.
Crow. Definitely Crow.
What flag is that? I guess it's the Crow flag with a hawk emoji. So that was for the hawk. And then we got Line 6 Reed. Guess Boots with the Boots emoji can't get any love from this show. Guess. Mad. I mean, I don't know, but we
give him love, and he need to give us some love back.
No, I've actually been trying, which is a coincidence. Look at this screen share. Everett, 859. Everett, what's up? Just checking in. You know we want and need that Boots interview. Look, this is me, just all of them doubling back.
Give us some love back.
Of course, we interested in flying them out or Zoom. Look, Sunday, April 17th. Like,
I'll let your man.
This shit go back. Nets don't play. Take it down. Nets don't play, man. It ain't on me, man. It's on them.
Tell
it's
them
on
to hit
them.
us back.
If they want to get up in here, they gonna get up in her. I think we got everybody
they said
right
it's
now.
pronounced Croy.
Like LaCroix?
LaCroix.
Lacroix.
Majid says, if Crawford beats Spence, he will be the first 2-time undisputed champion. Shout out to Usyk that's almost there.
Almost.
And that's everybody, but I'm going to refresh anyway.
Did you get bullets?
Which one?
Bullet.
I did the bullet, unless he got a new one.
He said, thanks for the show. Appreciate you for real.
That
100
is a new
emoji.
One. That is a new one. Let me refresh on Cash App. Don't want to leave anyone behind.
Shout out to New York Bullet, bro. We appreciate you and every one of our listeners, every one of our callers. So shout out to y'all as well.
That's right, man. And listen, if you want a little more from this show, we have different levels on Patreon, which are now successfully giving away member perks. Shout out to Bo and Kian that have been delivering not only hats, shirts, hoodies, autographed gloves, autographed Polaroids, and so much more. We're expecting an order with custom autographed gloves. We've done a deal with Sabas, and they will be custom Sabas and TBV signed autographed gloves to all our pound for pound members. Shout out to Killer Kels. Check this out. I text Kels yesterday. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, but shit is different. I got you. We're going to send you like 5-6 gloves. He's been a Patreon pound for pound level for 2 years. Never received a glove.
It's about to change.
Never received a glove. I appreciate you.
Best dad ever said, why Bama get a small screen? Danny should be in the little box.
Ooh, the disrespect to Ringwalk. Do you know how many numbers and views Danny is
I like to play the background,
responsible for? Do you know how many interviews he did in his 4-year tender before getting over here? I don't think you say tender if it's not 10, right?
10 years. It's 10
Can't say 10 year without the 10 years.
Tinder.
Well, yeah, his 4 years on tender. Anyway, we out of here. Peace.